Bom dia, good morning. How are you all? Just let me know if you can hear me. Then we'll go to our price action for today. Please let me know because I had changed some audio settings, so I need to make sure that you guys can clearly hear me. So I have to make sure that you can hear me clearly. Cannot hear you. Sounds good. Yes, clear. Okay, thank you. Good morning, market maker. I'm not the market maker, by the way. Bullish today. That's cool. Boom dia, big mode. Boom dia, brother. Uh, Jinshid, hello brother. Ibrahim, good morning. Sharada, clear bro. Thank you for confirming. Sachin, thank you so much. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. Outlander, you can't hear me. You have to hear. You have to use a earbud or something like that because you can't hear me. Oh man, bearish for me. Okay, let's see. I will talk about this. Not going for the pre-market analysis. The thing I every day I do. That is the thing I'm not going to do today. So I will let you do the job by yourself, and you have to let me know what is going to be your bias. Okay. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Is it Spanish? Buongiorno. Antonio, can hear you well. Thank you to me. Outlander, I need hearing aid, lol. Naja, I'm all in together with my dog, bro. Let's see, brother. Bullish bias, Italian. Oh, okay, it's Italian. Buono. Okay. Buono giorno. Yeah. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Okay. I'll try to keep that in my mind so that I can say bom dia, buongiorno, and the good morning. Buongiorno. Italian. Okay. Market tapped on order clock and going above. Okay, Sachin. Good morning, the FI nurse. Sachin, but also it has closed below the new week opening gap. I will talk about this. Just give me a bit, okay? Bit time. Give me a bit time, then I will talk about this. I'm not going to talk about that. Sorry. Okay, just hold it. Okay, so this was the yesterday's price action. All you can see marked, I marked over here. That was the yesterday's price action. This sell, that buy, this sell, this buy, and finally this was the PM session. I outlined this one in my Discord where I got stopped out by tick. Okay, to be honest, my stop loss was just one tick above that candle which has built this fair value gap. This was the PM session, and this setup you have seen in Discord. Okay, so I was not in live, so I put my stop loss just one tick above that candle, and market just went one tick above that candle, so I got stopped out here. The problem was I framed this trade depending on the higher time frame period. Okay, so there was no lower time frame period. Later market made the lower time frame period or entry point over here. I was a little overzealous, framed the trade over there. I got stopped out just by tick, not even two tick. It went one tick out that high. But so far I'm really happy because it it was so much precised. To be honest, it was so precised. Okay, then this was the last buy for the day. Obviously, that could be my target, but yeah, I would get stopped out over here. Never would hold my trade over here by putting my stop loss to the break even. I would trail my stop loss when I would get any kind of bullish fair value gap. I would get stopped out over there. But this is how it worked over here. This was the 15-minute gap from yesterday. If you remember, I told you give the priority to this gap. Until this gap is not broken, there is less possibility market will take this liquidity. So yesterday I told that market will take this liquidity for sure. This low, that low, that low. All of this support zone will be taken. I explained why. Because all the supports or buyers here, they put their stop loss below this low. So they will get stopped out. I don't know this is going to be taken or not, but this is going to be taken. And finally, when I have saw this gap, when CISO surge, he told me there is a 15-minute gap. I marked this gap. I didn't see this before, but later when he told me, I saw there was the 15-minute last gap. So before closing the stream, I told that if this parallel gap is not broken, then this sell side liquidity don't frame any kind of sell setup for the 15-minute gap from until it is not broken. Don't think that it's gonna be taken. So you can see this, that last fair value gap, hold the market, send it higher again, and it came until this area, which is also the last fair value gap. Same thing here, the last fair value gap above the sell side liquidity, the last fair value gap below the buy side liquidity. So this fair value gap and that fair value gap. Both of them are very clean, okay, and very easy to mark. If you ever focus of this last fair value gap, always I keep saying, before the sell side liquidity, the last fair value gap is the most strongest fair value gap. Below this buy side liquidity, the last fair value gap is the most strongest gap. Until it is not broken, you can't simply think that market is going to take that liquidity. Same thing here. Until it is not broken, market is not going to take that sell side liquidity. Okay, so I hope that you have an idea from yesterday's price action. I believe that you learned something from here. All of these things we did in live, and I'm really so happy about the price action right now from the 2nd February, which is from last week Monday. The market is too much precise, and I love to work with this market where I can do whatever I want to do. In the same market, I can go for sell, I can go for buy, I can do anything. So if I go against my bias, then I will try to take my partial in the most obvious level. If I go toward my bias, then I will try to take the partial in the maximum level where I can go. For example, if my bias was bullish yesterday, okay, I wouldn't take the partial to this fair value gap. I would take the partial to the rejection block. As my bias was bearish, so I took my partial from this gap. Same thing here. If you remember when I outlined this trade, I took my partial to this fair value gap over here. That was the buy side liquidity. I knew that it will be taken. I took my partial over there, got stopped out to the break even. But as you can see, this fair value gap holding the price and send it higher above this liquidity. So when I go against my bias, I will try to take my partial at the lowest, at the low hanging fruit. If I went toward my bias, then I will go for the partial, not the last fair value gap, below the last fair value gap, wherever it will be the rejection block or relatively equal, so I'll go over there. This is all about the bias and against your bias. Okay, so I would love to remove everything over here. And by the way, it was so clear to understand to all of you, right? Don't tell me lie. And I'm going to clear everything. This line is not important anymore. That was 20% and 30%. Yesterday I was thinking that it will come at least until those area, 20%, 30%. It didn't finish the TGIF, but my bias was bearish, and you can't tell me that I was wrong. Okay, though it didn't reach until those area, you can't tell me that I was wrong, because I showed you how to take an entry depending on that. Some of you can get confused about that run. Remember, this run happened after the session. So this our session complete around 3:45. So this whole run happened after 3:45. So this is why it's not my interest to take that buy run. But rest of the day until this area, if you just focus until that area, it was a bearish market. So it was a perfectly bearish market. I'd love to go to the weekly chart one more time. I'm not going to finish my I'm not going to go for the today's. I'm sorry. Let me actually finish this first, then I'll talk. Wait, just a bit. Okay, perfect. Today I'm not going to finish my pre-market analysis. Please do that by yourself. Okay. Here in our Discord, I have opened a poll to see that how many people are bullish and how many people are bearish. Okay, so the poll is over here. Yeah, here. How to see the result? Okay, it's already over here. You can see I got 23 votes in our Discord. 15 were bullish, 8 is bearish. There is no one who voted in no bias. Unfortunately, I'm the one who is going to vote over here, no bias. Okay, this is prematurely I'm saying this is my only opinion. So if I could vote, then I would be just the one guy who was going to vote no bias, because I don't have any bias today. Why is that? I will talk about this in our area. Okay, but before that, I would love to show you something. This is our member, and you can see here now we have 1000 member in our Discord. I'm really so grateful to all of you, brother. So if any of you would love to join us in our Discord, it's absolutely free. You don't need to pay anything. Please join our Discord. You will get the link in the pin comment, or Tamimi or Outlander, they will provide you the link. You will get the link in the description as well. Join our Discord. make it more, okay? Not 1000, make it more, 2000, 5000, something like that. It is all about the community. If you have a community, trust me, man, it will improve your trading alone. If you trade alone, trust me, it's so difficult. Now if you have the experience for 15 years, 20 years, that is different. But if you are new like me, who has experience like 5 to 10 years, something like that, no, man, you should trade with a community, because what you are missing, the community will show you that, brother, it is missing from your trading. So you will be able to identify your problem, and you will be able to get the solution about your problem. So that is why this community we have built here, so that people can join and share their thoughts over here. In the main menu, you can see people are actually sharing their thoughts over here, um, around this area, all of this area. I hope that it will be helpful for all of us. And yeah, that is all. Okay, so that is all about the Discord. Before going little further, I would love to remind you one more time, this is the Apex, which is the has the 80% discount. Today is the last day. So today until 11:59 EST, it is the last day for 80% discount for Apex. Lifetime activation fees is gonna be $125. One day, you just need one day to pass. 150, 250, 300K just for $59. Please make sure that you have used the code YIZZHAZE. This is the code. Use this code, okay? And if you are interested about the daily payout, then top of the screen you will see the theme over here, over there, which is actually the take profit trader. Please make sure that you have used the code T2 Wizard. That's all, okay? Someone has taken the membership. Who is that? MR Million. Mr. Million, thank you, brother. Thanks for being the member. And please give me the penguin, man. Please give me the penguin. I need to blocking. Okay, outlet. I'm so sorry, man. I should talk about the talk about what happened to me. Why I'm not finding any word to say. Something happened to me. I don't know what happened to me. By the way, Mr. Million, just give me the penguin, brother. In Twitter, we have got 3,000 followers. In our YouTube, we are nearly 10K subscribers. I'm really so excited to enjoy all of this moment. It's a great moment for me. As I'm not going for the pre-market analysis, that is why I'm just talking shit, and I will wait until 9:30. You have to do the pre-market analysis by yourself. So I'm going to let you do it by yourself. So do it by yourself. I'm just going to give you an idea why I don't have any bias. The first reason is we have FOMC today around 2 p.m. Now this FOMC is without conference. Now if it is without conference, I don't see that area is the highest probable area to trade. I don't see like that way, okay? And so in my opinion, it's not gonna be a beautiful time to trade around the FOMC today. But of course, I can be wrong, and that could be a very nice area to trade. But where you have the FOMC around the PM session, then morning session, most of the time market build the liquidity for the FOMC. So in today, if you are asking me where is the best area to trade today, it is from 7 to 8:30 a.m. In FOMC day, the best area to trade is from 7 to 8:30 a.m. That is the best area to trade in a FOMC day. Please write it down, because I told you this before, and I'm gonna repeat it today one more time. FOMC day, best area to trade is 7 a.m. New York local time to 8:30 a.m. New York local time. That is the best area to trade in a FOMC day. This is the week 50%. If this bold line is the week 50%, above this bold line, all of these are the buy sell liquidity from hourly chart. I would love to go to the daily chart. This is the order block mean threshold. So this one line I made week 50% as well as our daily order block 50%. Okay. So I told that I would love to see this. Nobody is going to close above that order block mean threshold before reaching to this daily bullish fair value gap. So ideally want to see that before taking that all-time high, market is reaching for that daily bullish gap. Ideally would love to see. So yesterday I was predicting this guy is going to trade this bullish gap. Then today I could look for that all-time high. As market didn't reach until this bullish fair value gap from the daily chart yesterday, I am now low probability, because market doesn't need to reach to this bullish gap now for taking that all-time high. At the same time, as it didn't reach over here to this bullish gap, of course it can react from this mean threshold and come here to this daily bullish gap. If you ask me, which one is high probability? Market is going to take that all-time high, or market is going to come back again this daily bullish gap? I will say if this candle could close above that yesterday's candle, okay, not today's candle, yesterday's candles could close above the mean threshold of this order block, then I would say that all-time high is more probability to me. As market didn't close above the mean threshold of this order block, I will say it is high probable to think about the sell until this daily bullish parallel gap. It is high probable, but remember that is not my bias. So I don't have any bias. I don't know what market will do. Every single day I come, like yesterday, the day before yesterday I come, I told that market can go higher, but I'm not interested to take any kind of buy because I'm bearish. Or market will go higher, I will not interested to take any kind of sell, I will take only the buy. And today I'm saying I don't have any bias. I am not biased today. Whatever market will give me, I will try to take that from the market. I have no bias at all. But from very higher time frame, if you ask me, I prefer that this market will come to this daily fair value gap. Okay, I prefer that. But that doesn't mean it is going to happen. With absolutely, this is like an assumption. Okay, there is nothing that is telling me that market will come here. Nothing at all. If you ask me, can it go higher? I will say that is high probability as well. So going higher to take that all-time high, just give me a second. The dog is barking. Okay, now stop. Oh man. If you ask me, market is going to take that all-time high, yes sir, I agree with you. If you tell me market is coming to this bullish fair value gap, yes sir, I agree with you. So I am agreeing with both of you who are thinking market will take the all-time high or market will fall over here. That means I have no bias today. The why I don't have any bias? Two reasons. First reason, we have FOMC today, so market can make the liquidity in this morning session. This is the first reason and the most important reason. Second reason, I don't have any bias is because if market could tap to this gap, I would say market will go for the all-time high. And when market fail to tap to this gap, I don't think so that it's important to come to this gap or this bullish gap by that candle. It doesn't need to come over here. Okay, it can simply go for that all-time high by using the 50% of that week. So yesterday's candle, which is over here, the 50% of that yesterday's candle, it can simply trade the 50% of this candle week, which is gonna be here. Let me mark that as well so that you can remember what I'm saying over here. It can simply reach until the 50% of that week, which is a rebalanced week, immediate rebalanced week. And let me mark a line over there so that you can remember this is that 50% of that week. It can simply come to this week 50%, and then it can start to go higher for that all-time high. It is highly probable. It can happen as well. Okay, so this is why I have no bias today. If you are biased today, if you are bullish, try to look for buy. If you are bearish, try to look for sell. And if you are with me who has no bias, then wait for the market to give us something so that we can trade that area. Here, this is that hourly chart, and from the hourly chart, if you remember, that is the hourly last fair value gap over here. Okay, if you take a closer look over here, it has been rejected from the 50% of that hourly gap. So this is the 50% rejection of that hourly gap. Now if you watch yesterday's price action, here it came very near to that 50%. It didn't reject from the low. It is not from yesterday, I guess. It is from some days ago, from Tuesday, I guess. Is it yesterday's price action? Yeah, it is yesterday's price action. Okay, so if it could tap to the low of this hourly gap, I would say that market is falling. It is going to fall as it closed inside this gap again. I'm not going to think that this market is going to fall. If you ask me, I'm more interested to see this market will go higher. Take that buy side liquidity from the daily chart and the weekly chart. You know that what did I mean? At the same time, from the hourly chart, I'm saying that it is low probability for me to think about the sell. It is more probable that market will go higher and take that buy side liquidity because the last fair value gap reaction, 50% reaction, low rejection. If it could happen, I would simply say that this market is bearish. It is coming for this gap. as the market closed inside this hourly gap, which is the last fair value gap, and made or leave the relatively equal highs, which is a clean buy side liquidity to me from the hourly chart. If you take a closer look over here, I have only the buy side liquidity in this market. I don't have any sell side liquidity. Now you can say, brother, this low and that low, they are the relatively equal lows. Of course, they are the relatively equal lows. If you would love to mark them from the hourly chart, you can go for it, but I'm not going to mark it as my relatively equal lows. Why is that? Because this is not a swing low. It's not a swing low. So if you know about the swing low, or if you watch my mentorship video over that, the last video is about the swing low and swing high, you know that you can't mark this as your swing low. And if it is not a swing low, people are not seeing this is a bottom. They are seeing this is a bottom, but this is not double bottom. So it's not a support zone to me from the hourly chart. Okay, don't focus any other time frame. Just talk. I'm talking about the hourly chart. From the hourly chart, I don't have any sell side liquidity, but I have the buy side liquidity, which is over here. This is a swing high or a top, then market fall bit, went higher again, made it double top. Double top is a strong uh, resistance zone. So it has built the buy side liquidity. Why it is buy side liquidity? Because people took the sell here, their stop loss is over there, which is the buy stop. So people's buy stop is our buy side liquidity. People's sell stop is our sell side liquidity. So it has more probability to go for that buy side liquidity as I don't have any other liquidity. But remember this week 50%, this is the yesterday's immediate rebalance daily week 50%. So what else can happen? It can maximum come until to this area that week 50% before reaching over here. Now, at the same time, if you take a closer look over here, do you have anything that is going to tell you that this market is going to react from there? Now here, there is a bullish gap from the hourly chart. I would love to mark that bullish gap. Okay, the 9:30 is open, so I'm not going to mark anything else. I would love to wait here. At the 9:30 has already started. Please do your own job. I mean, do your own trading. I am just not interested to get anything. This is the 9:30 candle. I would love to see if it can make 5 candle gap. Monday and Tuesday, no, first presented gap didn't work. So today, let's see if it can work today or not, because in a week it should work at least 3 times. This is the first presented gap according to me. Don't get confused. This is the first presented gap according to me. I'd love to see if there is any opening gap. Okay, I have an opening gap over there. This candle close. This candle. This is the opening gap. Now here the first presented gap will start from this volume balance. So I have to take my entry from this volume balance. Okay. So it is from there. As I have the volume balance. So entry would be little above here. Monday and Tuesday first presented gap didn't work. I would love to see if it works today or not. In Monday it was a half day, so there was a possibility that market couldn't work with the first presented gap, and as it came until this first presented real gap, I would love to mark until the gap. Okay, I will just mark it as a first presented gap because this is the most important area. So as it reach until this first presented gap, I'm going to mark that gap, but you have to mark it from the volume balance to until this area. Okay, it didn't work today as well. 3 days it didn't work at all. Bad luck. Any kind of fair value gap over here, I will take that buy. Any kind of fair value gap over here, I will take that buy. Market has taken all the sell side liquidity. This entry is according to our first fair value gap, but here with which entry I'm going to take right now, this is gonna be according to our price action. Okay, so this entry is going to be according to our price action, so I will take the buy. This is my high probable buying opportunity. If it come to this gap, I will take my buy over here, will cover the gap, breakaway gap here. This is my high probable buying opportunity. I'll take that buy and we'll target maybe this last parallel gap over here. This last parallel gap I'll target, but in the meantime I'll take a partial over here. This is my entry. I'm going to take it depending on my high probable buying opportunity. But remember, don't copy my trade. If you feel good, go for it. If you don't feel good, don't take it. So it's all about you. If you think it's a high probability to you, go for it. If you don't think, don't take it. This is according to my price action. And I will take a partial when market will come to this rejection block, which is over here. This will be my, no, not there. Let me check how many handle do I have. 25 handle. 21 handle. So I will take 1:1 partial to this last parallel gap. I'll try to take the 1:1 partial. This is the entry depending on the price action. Market has taken all the liquidity. Market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. If it come to this fair value gap, I'll take the buy. I'll try to take a partial over here. I'll close my trade over there. Now those people are thinking, oh, I took that sell. It was depending on our first presented gap. It was not according to the price action, nothing at all. It is, I don't need anything. Just tap to this gap, I'll take the sell. So this is gonna be my first partial. Stop loss has covered the breakaway gap. I will try to take the partial over here. We'll put my stop loss, target until this last this area, this last parallel gap. That will be my target. My stop loss covered the breakaway gap. Going to believe that this market will go higher. If it doesn't work, the perfect setup didn't work. I will say like the perfect setup just didn't work over here. It has taken all the liquidity, went very below to the most discount zone because it was below this 8:30 open as well as the midnight open. I guess, yeah, this is the midnight open. So it was below the midnight open and the 8:30 open. So this is a very deep discount. After reaching here, taking all of this liquidity, didn't left any liquidity over here, no liquidity left over there. It should keep going higher. This is that entry gap, which is here. This is that entry gap. This is the breakaway gap. My stop loss covered just the breakaway gap. Here, this is the breakaway gap. It can come until this breakaway gap. There is nothing wrong, but nobody should close below the breakaway gap 50%. Okay, I got stopped out. That means the perfect setup didn't work here. It was a perfect setup. It didn't work. If this low is not taken, this market close above this anti-fair value gap, I will take buy again. If this low is not taken, I will take the buy again. Because market was little overzealous, we did the damage. This is the liquidity taken low. So until it is not taken by this run, if it can close above this gap, I will take the buy again. This is my perfect setup. This was the perfect setup ever. While I'm watching this low, this is the origin setup low, which has taken all the liquidity. Liquidity has been taken by that low. So if this low is not taken and this market closed above this gap one more time, wherever it will close, I will take the buy again over there. Stop loss will be the same area below this breakaway gap. It should work as a breakaway gap. This is how I will leave this one. I don't want to see any body close below this area. Sometimes market is overzealous. It can do this type of damage. That is why this low should not be taken. If this setup is gonna be valid, this low should not be taken. Can I take the sell? No, I can't take the sell over here because market has left the liquidity here. This is a strong resistance zone now. So I believe that this market will go higher and take that liquidity. But all I have to do is to wait until the body close above this fair value gap, entry fair value gap. This will be validated until that area. If this low is not taken, if this low is taken, no, I'm not interested to take the buy. I will wait for the next opportunity. I know that I'm framing my buy below the new week opening gap over here. This is the new week opening gap. I'm trying to frame my buy below the new week opening gap. But to be honest, I saw the entry above the low of this new week opening gap. So this gap is above the new week opening gap low. That is why I was believing it will work. It didn't work. It's okay. Yeah, I can see it. Murad, this week 3 days it didn't work, and last week, last 2 days it didn't work. Sometimes shit happens, brother. Let's wait a bit. If it can go higher a bit above this gap one more time, I'll take the buy before taking this low. If this low is taken, I'm not going to use this gap again to take my buy. And if it is keep falling, maybe I'll frame the selling opportunity. If there is any selling opportunity, I'll try to take that sell because I don't have any bias. Just remember, today I have no bias at all in this morning. I don't know where the market will go. Most probably it will be a seek and destroy mode in this morning session. It will be seek and destroy mode. Most probably, okay? I'm just not sure. The reason is we have FOMC around the PM session. So where we have the FOMC around the PM session, I have to be understand that this morning session can be seek and destroy mode, consolidation, lot of things can happen in this morning session. And this is that week 50% from the daily chart. Daily week 50% maximum it can reach. I believe that before going higher, it can maximum reach until this line. If it would really love to go higher, I believe that this market will go a bit higher. Okay, I think so. It will go a bit higher. But let's wait to see if this low is not taken and it keep going higher, close above this gap. This is the origin setup low. So this low has taken the liquidity. If I would love to take the entry over here, here my stop loss has to be, this is the most good area to put the stop loss below the low which has taken the liquidity. I'm not able to do that because of the stop loss 38 handle stop loss. So what I did, I put it below the breakaway gap. I got stopped out here. I will wait to see if my bias was right or not, if my entry was right or not, because this is the perfect setup. It should work. In my opinion, it should work. It should keep going higher. As I got stopped out, why did I get stopped out? Because my stop loss was tight. Until you don't put it below this low, your stop loss is tight. It's a very tight stop loss. Most logical level, you put it over there, it can happen. It can simply come until this area, but this low should not be taken. I will wait to see if this candle can close above this blue gap. If it closes above this blue gap, I'll go for the buy again before taking this low. If this low is taken, I'm not interested to frame any kind of buying opportunity over here. I'm from Bangladesh. Yes, brother. Sharp scalper. I'm from Bangladesh, brother. For example, if it was not exactly below this new week opening gap low, I would take the buy from this order block. From there, I'm not going to take it because I will wait for the confirmation. But if it was not like below this new week opening gap, I would frame a buy from this order block. I'm not going to take it because it is below the new week opening gap. So I can be wrong. This market can keep falling. So I am not going to take it. I will wait for the confirmation. The confirmation is market will close above this gap. This is the confirmation. I'm a bullish market. Just remember that things. Because I can be absolutely wrong over here and market can keep falling until this black line, which is the daily week 50%. And of course, market is below the first presented gap, so it has a possibility that it will keep falling. This whole morning session can be a consolidation session because we have FOMC around the PM session. This is why I have no bias today. I think that market will take the sell side liquidity. Of course, it can do that. If it has taken this liquidity, then I will wait for the for this market come back again above this first presented gap to frame my buy setup again. So if there is a buy setup, again market build any kind of buy setup, I will take it. If market fail to take this low, specifically this low, okay, if it is failed to take that low and closed above this blue gap, just one tick above that blue gap, I'll push the button. Wherever it will close, I'll push the button. If and only if this low is taken. If this low is not taken, this blue gap is important to me to take re-entry. If this low is taken, I will remove this blue gap from my chart. It is not important to me anymore. I prefer that market is not going to take the extreme low. Sometimes you see that I keep saying that I don't want to see this low is taken. This is the extreme low that should not be taken because this is the origin setup. This is the origin of the setup low. This low has taken all the liquidity. So market doesn't need to take that low one more time. It doesn't need to take that low. All of these sellers here who took the sell over here, which is the relatively equal highs, they are going to be profitable if this low is taken. Now it is all about from 1 minute chart. So I don't want to see that this market will take this low. Instead of taking this low, market will take that relatively equal highs. I would love to see that. If it happens, I'll go for it. If it doesn't happen, I will not take the entry. At the same time, I keep repeating, we have FOMC around 2 p.m. Today's morning session is the lowest probable area to trade. So it has taken this gap. I'm going to remove because it has no value to me anymore. This two gap has no value to me anymore. I'm not going to take any kind of buy when market will close above this gap one more time. Now I will wait for another setup. If there is another setup, I'll go for it. If there is no other setup, I'll not take any entry. From that week 50%, daily week 50% here, if it is started to go higher from there, perfect. If it doesn't go from there, maybe it will keep falling. For this sell side liquidity, I have to frame a sell setup. So I have to wait a bit here to look for any kind of higher manipulation before falling, if it doesn't respect from this gap, this line. Right now I'm 50-50. That means, is this market going to fall or is this market is going to go higher? I prefer it will go higher because I have a bullish PDRA, which is this week 50%. Let me show you one more time from the daily chart. This is that week from the yesterday. See this week, that is the 50% of that week. So it has a possibility that it will reverse from that week. At the same time, if this order block means should keep holding this market, this can come for this daily bullish gap. It can come here. So I'm 50-50. I don't know what this market will go. I have to wait. Whoever would love to take sell or buy, please go for it, because I have no idea what market will do. I clearly saying that I have no idea what market will do right now. If you ask me, I prefer to look for a buy, not sell. I prefer to look for a buy. So I'll try to frame any buying opportunity if I get. It can simply keep falling. I am just not interested to see that fall. So this low didn't build any liquidity, I guess. Let me check. There is a low. Well, not clean low. That's okay. It can start to fall again. I will just wait a bit to see if this line can hold the market, send it higher again. I prefer that this market will keep going higher. That's the prefer, okay? But if it started to fall, of course it can start to fall for the sell side liquidity here, which is below the 15-minute bullish gap. If you look over here, this is that 15-minute bullish gap below this area. It can keep falling. Let me check if I have any order block or not. Okay, here this is the lowest down close body close candle, which is a 15-minute bullish order block. Here I have this bullish order block as well from 15-minute chart. Not only the daily week 50%, but also the daily 15-minute bullish order block. This is the lowest down close body close candle, which has traded this fair value gap. The lowest down close body close candle is my bullish order block. So of course it can be respected from that bullish order block. I'll look for that buy opportunity. Okay. Well, I'm not able to take this one because it's gonna be 30 handle. It's a very difficult situation. I have to wait. I will wait. I will wait. Okay. I'm not going to take any entry. I'll just wait a bit to see if it can keep going higher. It's not the order block yet because market didn't close above that high. So it's not the order block yet. Even if I want to take the buy from this order block, I can't take it right now until the body close above that line. It's really so difficult. Should I go for it? 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 Market is below the 50%, sorry, 8:30 open and the midnight open. So it is in deep discount. Okay. Now I have to take the decision right now because it is now a valid order block. As the stop loss is 30 handle, I'm going to sacrifice it. Okay. I'm not going to push the button. I'm just not going to take it because of the stop loss. The stop loss is 30 handle. I don't want to take that 30 handle risk. But I was literally, I'm just confused here. What should I do? I have no idea. So this is now a valid order block, or in other words, which is gonna be the propulsion block because market has traded the 50-minute order block. Just not going to take it. I will just sacrifice it. If it works, I'll happy. I'm not going to take this entry here. That should be the partial area. If it works, then that should be the partial area. But I'm going to sacrifice it because if I'm wrong, I will get a 30 handle loss. I don't want to take the 30 handle loss. As market came until the opening, so I'll make it border block to the opening and we'll just remove this one from my chart. Not going to take it because if I'm wrong, I will get 30 handle loss. I don't want to take that 30 handle loss, so I'll sacrifice it. And I don't prefer you guys go for this trade. Okay, like sometimes I say that if you want to go for this trade, go for with the lowest leverage. Please don't take this entry. This is my thinking because it is simply a consolidation and market is below this midnight new week opening gap low as well. It can work, just sacrifice it. Okay, don't take it. Stop loss is huge. I can't take that risk. If the stop loss was 12 handle, I would go for this trade. Like 12 handle, 10 handle, I would go for this trade. Because there is more logic here. This week 50%, daily week 50%, 50-minute order block, everything is over here. This order block is the strongest order block. I can simply go for the trade from this order block, but the stop loss is huge. When the stop loss is huge and if I'm wrong, as well as market is below the new week opening gap, also below this first presented gap, if I'm wrong, I will get a 30 handle loss. It's a huge loss for me. I can't take that risk. So I will just sacrifice this trade. I will wait a bit to see if market can close above this first presented gap. Then I'll try to frame a buy from this area. So I'll miss the entry from the beginning. I'm not interested to take the entry at the beginning. So I will wait a bit to see if it is a bullish market. As I don't have any bias today. If I had the bias, like if I knew that this market will go higher, I would go for this trade from here. Simply I would go for this trade from here. As I don't have any bias, I don't know where the market will go. I'm not going to take this risk with 30 handle loss. It's ICT new week opening gap, new day opening gap by Fatih. You can see all the settings over here. So if any of you are interested, you can take a screenshot. You can make it like this way. So over here. Listen, it can work. Okay, it can work, but I would love to say you that please don't take this entry. It's a kind of area where market is not showing me anything that I will go higher or I will fall. Nothing it's showing me. So it's a low probable area, just a possibility. No need to take the risk over here, even with the minimum leverage like 1 to micro. It's just waste of time. Better wait for some times, then push the button. Otherwise, just let it go, brother. Hey Kevin, yesterday you told this, right? So I was asking people that is it okay or not. They told me that it's okay because I didn't change anything. I don't know why it is happening to you. Still my phone it is open as well, and yeah, I got some ad sometimes, but like in 1 hour maybe one ad, something like that. So I stay here like 2.5 hours. I get two to three ads. I have no idea, man. Now, guys, like every day I come here, I keep saying that what market is going to do, and the way I'm talking here today. Did you understand why? What is the difference? Why I'm like not confident to take the buy or take the sell or anything? Why I'm not confident? This is the area you have to understand. Okay, why I'm not so much confident? Like every day, yesterday I have how many setup I have framed over there. Remember all of this price action, how many setup I framed, and I keep saying that it's a low probability, but go for the trade with the lowest leverage. It is a high probability, go for the trade with the leverage size. How many setup I have outlined over there. And today I'm just saying that, brother, I don't know what is going to happen. Why is that? If you understand this logic, you will get a lot of things, man. Today's price action can be choppy, it can be seek and destroy, because we have FOMC around 2 p.m. So this whole morning session can be sloppy price action, can be choppy price action, can be seek and destroy mode, accumulation, lot of things can happen. It's a low probability. I found one entry here which was a high probability to me. After taking the liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, everything was perfect over there. That was my high probable buying opportunity. I tried this on, didn't work. Forget about the first presented gap entry. According to the price action, it was a high probability to me. It didn't work. I'm going to stop over here. It can work, as I told, it can work. I'm just not interested to take entry over here because it is below New Week opening gap. It is not moving anywhere. No perfect reaction, nothing. It is absolutely worthless to take some risk over here, as I don't have the bias. If my bias was bullish, yes, man, I would say that at least go for one micro contract, go for that trade. But as it is low probability, I have to observe it. Okay, I can't take the entry over here. I prefer that this market will go higher until this is not broken. That line is not broken. That bold line, which is the daily week 50%, as it is respecting, you can see it how beautifully it is respecting. So until it is respecting, there is a possibility that market will go higher. It will take this liquidity. Where is here? This high has been taken over here with a shallow run. Is the strongest sell side liquidity. Sorry, buy side liquidity. I believe that it will go over there. I'm just not sure over here. That's all. I have to wait a bit to see any kind of confirmation that will tell me, okay, brother, you can go for the buy. Of course, I'm not going to take any sell when market is just above the last fair value gap. So I will, okay, it didn't work. Perfect. I didn't take the risk over here. That is why it just didn't work. Came to the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Let's see if it can keep falling for this sell side. I have nothing to do over here. See, so if it keep falling, listen, if it keep falling, it will take this liquidity, trust me, and it will reach to the top of this daily gap. If it keep falling, I have no bias. I don't know it will fall or it will go higher. I have no idea what is going to happen. Let's see. Of course it can keep falling. I'll see. I have this sell side liquidity. Okay, I know that if it is falling, it is falling for this liquidity. I am just not finding any opportunity to take the sell. That means if there was an opportunity to look for the sell, for example, this high has taken all of these highs. and trade this gap. After taking the buy side liquidity, this fall started to happen. I could frame a sell, but as you can see here, this is that 15-minute last fair value gap. Until it is not broken, I can't frame any sell. Listen over here, look over there, what happened over there. This all can be happen one more time. See this last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. This last fair value gap, it can respect this 1 minute last gap and it can start to go higher, or it can keep falling for this liquidity. I have no idea to do anything here. I will just keep waiting. I will not take any trade over here. I will just keep watching this market until I feel good to take the sell. I'll go for the sell. If I push my button to take the sell here, it is chasing the price. And where I'm pushing my button, when market is trading the last fair value gap, I don't want to chase the market over here. It is high resistance fall to liquidity. Yes, sir. So difficult for me to frame any setup. Last fair value gap from 15-minute chart, 50% is holding the market, reacting from there. I can't simply take the sell over here. Of course, if you would love to push the button, go for it, but I can't push the button over here. Let me check the 2-minute chart as well. Just look at this price action. Just dump price action. Wow. Look over here, the 5-minute chart. See, it just, what can I say over here? Nothing to say over here. But please don't go for sell from here. It is absolutely worthless to go for the sell. It can fall for the sell side liquidity, but to be honest, it's really worthless to take the sell from this area. $22,125.25 next fib for bounce. 22,125. 22,125. 125. Where is 22,125? Okay, so you say it will come here and then it will bounce. Okay, let's see, brother. If it bounce from there, if we can find a buying opportunity, I prefer to take the buy here instead of taking sell. But let's wait for a bit. ICT's target profit hit. He shorted using first presented fair value gap as inversion fair value gap. Okay. That's cool. Trash price action today. I think so. It's a trash price action. I'm seeing that market came to the 50% of this last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Can it go higher now, or any kind of manipulation before falling? Need some manipulation. Even if I would love to take a sell, I need some manipulation. I'm going to remove this one. It can be trash, and because we have the PM FOMC. Here, I have no idea how to trade this area. I mean, nothing is clear over here, so I'm not going to push the button. I'll just keep watching if it can keep falling for this sell side liquidity. As I told you, if it can close this fair value gap, it will take this liquidity. There is nothing that is market going to target. If this market is a bearish market, okay, as I don't have the bias. So if it is a bearish bias, it will be taken, this sell side liquidity, it will come to this line. Remember, anything else, 22,042. If it can take this sell side liquidity, it will come 22,042 until this area. I have just no way to trade in this area until this is not broken. This 50-minute last fair value gap is not broken. I have no idea how to trade this market. If it is taken, there is nothing that is market going to target. It is going to target this sell side liquidity, then it will fall for this area, 22,042. After taking 22,090.00, after taking this, market will fall here. But for that, it has to break this 15-minute last gap from 15-minute chart. If it can break this 15-minute last gap from 15-minute chart, then and only then it will come over here. Okay, above this daily gap, there is a new day opening gap, but I don't think so it's gonna hold the market. Can I take a sell over there? 100% I can't do that. 100% I can't do that. You can, I can't. I have to wait a bit. I have no way to trade. Just 10. I have still 1 hour and 30 minutes left, 20 minutes left. I believe that I will find an opportunity to trade. Did I salute your courage, brother? The, the way you handle failed traders. You was so good. You don't get affected by result of your trades. Wish I could save some of your courage. Just waiting, brother. Just waiting because no way. What did you mention? Sharp scalper. You told that it will bounce from 1 to 5. 1 to 5, right? 1 to 5, 5.75, I guess. Uh, yeah, you told that 1 to 5.75, I guess. Yeah, it was very near to that, but more precisely, it has reacting from the last parabolic gap low. Fib, 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 fib. Titu Bhaiya, one more thing to know that for better price action and drawn liquidity, which mentorship covers more 24, 25, because sometimes in lower time frame I found MSM parabolic gap it invalid. Brother, I didn't study 24, 25. Okay, so I have no idea about 24, 25. I have no idea, brother. Because there's brother, all of the fib you are saying they are useless to me. Okay, I'm not interested to use the fib here. The reason is here market is not going to react with your fib level. I have the level over here from the 15-minute chart. All you can see that reaction from the 15-minute last gap. See, look at the reaction from this area. 15-minute last gap top, 15-minute last gap 50%, 15-minute last gap low. All of this area is reacting, not the fib level. And when this low will be broken from 15-minute chart, it is going to take that liquidity. Yeah, there is no 50, I mean, fib things I'm watching here. It is all about the 15-minute last gap. And if you want to see the reaction, just look at the reaction from the top, 50% low. This is called the reaction. So I'm not watching any fib level over there. Okay, brother? Fib I use around the all-time high. So in 15-minute chart, all I'm seeing that market came until the low of this last parallel gap. So it is reacting from the low of this last parallel gap. If you want to mark the fib level, you can mark every single line. Every single line. Let me know your fib level. Next fib level. Let me know that. Just let me know your fib level, brother. I would love to mark them. So that I can show you that this fib level is useless here. In my opinion, I will show you that fib levels doesn't work over there. Just let me know your next fib level, and I will show you that market will not react from those level. Not like no way. Just let me know your fib level. Just tell me the price. Okay, I'll just mark it. Now this parabolic gap, I am not able to take the sell from this area because the low of this last parabolic gap is holding. Okay? 21,142.25. What you are asking, brother? I mean, it will react from there or it will go until that area. What you are asking? 142 and 057. 142 and 057. 142 and 057. 142. This is your 142 and 142.25. Sorry, 142.25 and 057 and 057, 057, 057. Let me mark it 057. 057.00. 057.00. Let me mark this two line. This is your fib level. Okay. One more at 104.50. 104.50. Okay, let me mark that as well. 104.50. This is your three level. So you are asking that it will tap to this fib level, which I will say that it has tapped. Okay, because just for one tick it didn't react. It is okay. Just we don't need tick by tick. Around this level it's acceptable. So you are saying that it will react from there to until either this level or that level. That is all you are asking, right? Let's see, brother. Okay, let's see, brother. I'll show you that this level doesn't have any value. Okay, I'll show you in live market. Keep watching. It doesn't have any value because I have the whole price action over here. I don't need to think about this fib level. Fib level doesn't have any kind of magic inside of this. But yeah, you can use this as you told that you are trading this for 15 years. So of course you have an idea how to use this level. You have an idea, okay? So I don't have any idea, so I don't use it. I use this top. See, look, this top, this 50%, this low. I use them because they are more precise to me. Keep watching, brother. Yeah, but barter, I'm also thinking like buying, brother. Just waiting a bit to see that if it is like a fake, like here, this gap, most of the people will take the sell from this gap, okay? So I don't want to get stopped out by taking the buy here. I think it will go higher now because the last fair value gap low is reacting. How beautifully it is reacting. But a bit confused. Is it going higher to take this liquidity before falling again? So here there is a fair value gap over there. So I would love to see if this fair value gap hold the market and send it lower or not. I really would love to make sure that it is not a bearish market anymore. So from this fair value gap, brother, did you see your fib level? It has been broken. Just look over here. Your fib level has been broken over here. Let me know your next fib level. If you are thinking that this market will go higher, let me know your next fib level. I'll mark that as well. And I'll show you that this fib level doesn't have any kind of value in this market. But you can use this because you have an idea, you have an experience to use them. So it's all about your feelings that it will work like this way, it will work like that way. You have an feelings, which is kind of an inner feelings, which ICT also told that I can't transfer that feelings. You can use this like your feelings, but nobody like me, I can't use this level because it doesn't have any value. Let me know your next level. I'll show you that it doesn't have any value in this market. It is valuable in the all-time high where we don't have any other price action. It is valuable over there because in that type of situation we can use the fib extension. I'm not trying to make you wrong, or I'm not trying to prove you wrong. As you told you guys not to take the buy. That is why I'm asking you to show me the next level. I will mark that and I'll prove you that whatever you told, it's just your feelings, not the price action. But not trying to prove you wrong. I'm just showing you you can trade it as you have the experience. 15 years experience, man. If I just look for the two line 15 years, of course I will have feelings over there. I can use that things. It's your concept. So you can use your concept. Of course, man. 22,206.50, 22,206.50, 22,206.50. What you are asking here, man? I mean, what market will do over there? It will reach until this area. 22,6.50. Okay, let me mark it over there. You're asking that market will reach until this area? Okay, let's wait, brother. I'm more interested to see this market will fall for the sell side liquidity now. So it will never reach until this area. I would love to see that. As it tapped to this last fair value gap, I want to see that it will keep falling. But for that fall, I have to make sure that market has closed below this gap so that I can frame a selling opportunity. I'm more afraid of this gap because this gap, when people will take the sell from here, okay, this market can simply violate their stop loss, came until this last fair value gap before falling again. So I'm really afraid of this gap. If this gap is broken, I will start to look for the buy. You told me here, if it come until this area, it will take that high. Remember your fib level, and I will show you more precision. It will take that high. It will reach until this last parallel gap. So it didn't work here. So still I will keep it over here to show you that it didn't work as a resistance. So did it work as a support or not? Just keep watching. Yeah, brother. I can see this is a breaker. It's a general breaker, but I told you what is my inside of me. Okay, I'm seeing. I would love to really see that this market will keep falling. This is the reaction from the low. It reached until the last parallel gap. I really would love to see it will keep falling for this sell side liquidity, and after taking this sell side liquidity, it will come until this parallel gap high, at least until this high. I would love to see that. So I'm more interested to frame a sell setup. I'm seeing this high has taken over here as a liquidity. After taking the liquidity, trade the last fair value gap. Now it will keep falling. I would love to see that. Now I can be wrong. This market can keep going higher, but I would love to frame a sell from this order block now. So if it tap to this order block, I'll take the sell here. Don't copy my trade, please. And stop loss will be there. Target will be this sell side liquidity. Okay. It's highly risky because I'm taking the sell before closing this bearish gap, before closing that. Okay, that should be the sell. I put my stop loss, enter little later. Okay, you can see it perfectly tap to this gap, order block. I just put it little later, so it should be, I should be in the market. Just I put it little later. It is little risky because I pushed my button before market close below this gap. So it has to close below this gap. That is the best case of scenario. But if I would love to wait for that, I will miss that trade entry opportunity. So I would love to take the risk over here. Stop loss is one tick above the order block. I should be in this market. I should be in the market. Okay, but as I put my limit order a bit later. Okay, now I'm in the market. I will take the partial here below this low. If it provided me that entry partial opportunity, I'll try to take the partial here around this area, 23 handle. Now please don't copy my trade. Okay, I'll try to take the partial here just below that low and hold my trade until this liquidity. I'm going to remove your fib level because as you see it has been violated both way. It has no value to me. I'm just going to remove it. So around 23 handle, I'll try to take a partial and I'll hold my trade until this liquidity level. This is that order block. I took the entry from this order block. It can maximum reach until this order block min threshold, which is the 50% of that order block here. There. Now guys, I am taking this entry depending on my idea. I don't have any bias. So it has more possibility that it will keep falling. The only problem is if it can close below this gap. So it has to close below this gap first, which is going to confirm that fall. So until it doesn't close below this gap, I'm in a problem. That means it can go higher again if it doesn't close below this gap. This is a reclaimed gap. So I don't want to use this gap as a reclaimed gap. Reclaimed inversed way. Okay, so it will tap to this gap. It will support the lowest the down close body close candle, which is here. There it has traded this order block. Now it will keep going higher. It is also possible because it should be broken. If it is not broken, I'm in a risk. I would love to take that risk until this partial and then hold my trade until this area. I can be wrong. It can keep going higher. I'd love to mark another line here, which is the order block mean threshold here. Okay, so I don't want to see anybody close above this mean threshold. Body should not close above this mean threshold. I believe this is a precise market, so it will work. Okay, I believe that. Now, if it doesn't work, I will say just it's like nearly impossible for me to trade this market. Why is that? Because we have FOMC around the PM session. I clearly told you that this morning session I have no bias. If I don't have any bias, whatever market will give me, I'll take that. So market is giving me a selling opportunity. I'm going to try that sell. That's all. If it doesn't work, I'm more than happy with that. With 2 losses, I will stop trading this morning session. This is the difference between high probable area to trade and low probable area to trade. Where did I frame the sell? Can you see that? Before closing the last fair value from 15-minute chart, I framed the sell. Nobody from 15-minute chart closed below this 50-minute last gap. It is highly risky sell, but still I took that one by believing this order block. Here, 2 things I have done wrong. First thing, I didn't wait to see the body close below this reclaimed gap. This is the first thing I did wrong. Second thing, I didn't wait to see the body close below the 50-minute gap, last fair value from the 15-minute chart. These 2 things I did wrong over here. So I took a highly risk over here. So I'm not asking any of you to take that risk. I believe it will work. If it works, I'm happy. Until the body doesn't close above this mean threshold, I'm cool. And I believe that it will work. If the body close above this mean threshold, then it's gonna be the low probability. Why it is low probability? Why you are not right? Because I have no bias. Simply, I don't have any bias. So I'm trying to take what market is giving me. This is a bearish market. Today trend is my friend. Only problem, we have FOMC around the PM session, and this is a bearish trend. After 9:30, you can see this is a bearish trend. Market has taken some liquidity here, which is high. Trade that last gap, made the order block by that specific candle. Going to believe this order block is going to hold the market. It is falling at least for that low, and then it will keep falling for this sell side liquidity. If the body close above this mean threshold, this is going to be a low probability to me. So this is my feelings. Okay, it's not price action, it's just my feelings that it will keep falling. All I need the sign first. What type of sign? Either the body close below this fair value gap over here, either any kind of body close below this fair value gap, or there will be another fair value gap. Inside this fair value gap, there will be another bearish fair value gap. I'm talking about this gap. Okay, this blue gap. There should be a bearish gap inside this gap. These 2 will give me the confidence that this market will keep falling. Any of these 2. Otherwise, this gap can work as a reclaimed gap. This market can keep going higher to trade this last fair value gap, or until this liquidity level here or the liquidity level there. It can keep going higher. After 2 p.m., brother, after 2 p.m., you will be able to trade again. Because 2 p.m. is the FOMC, so until 2 p.m. it's gonna be low probability. After 2 p.m., I believe it will be little better to trade. Body close above this mean threshold, it's a low probability to me now. It can simply stop me out if and only if it is not fake breakout. That means one candle close above this mean threshold, the very next candle is going to close below this mean threshold. If it doesn't happen, simply sooner or later I'll get stopped out. Sooner or later, I mean, even if I didn't get stopped out by this candle, maybe the next candle, or maybe the after the next candle, I will get stopped out if it is not the fake breakout. If I'm extremely lucky, then without stopping me out, it will keep falling. If I'm extremely lucky, without any price action or nothing, like something like praying to Allah, let's work, man, please fall, please fall, please fall, something like that. But according to the price action, when this candle close above this mean threshold, it's a low probability now. Only this candle doesn't close below this mean threshold again. Then I can use this one as a fake breakout. Now, sooner or later, I will get stopped out. Sooner or later, because this candle also closed above this mid threshold. I got stopped out over here. I told you we are in the manipulation of 4-hour candle. Oh man. You took the buy, brother, bar trader. If you took the buy, congratulations, brother. Hmm. Infrared fabric up in a chart. Oh, okay, perfect. Did you take the partial, brother? Please take the partial or close the trade, whatever you want. But don't ever miss the partial. If you take that buy, please don't forget about the partial. If you don't take the partial, you will regret, man. Trust me. It seems like bearish to me, not bullish anymore. You are out. That's cool, man. If I want to take the buy, I have to wait for a 15-minute bullish gap. I'm not bearish, sorry, bullish anymore. I am bearish here. When the this line has been broken, I'm bearish, more bearish. I'm not bullish. I'm bearish. So this order block, I will try to take again the entry from this order block. When the body will close below this order block, I will take the sell again from this order block. So from there, stop loss will be there, and target will be this sell side liquidity, but same area. I will take the partial from the same area. If the body close below this candle, if it keep going higher, I'll just let it go. Is Trump is speaking? Trump spoke better trade deal with China, he said. Is Trump speaking right now? Man, you guys are talking to me in a day where I don't have any bias. I know that this is gonna be shit price action. I can't simply say anything to any of you, okay? Because I'm both bullish and bearish. Both of this, I'm both bullish and bearish. This morning session for me to trade is absolutely gambling, nothing else. Because I can't trade this morning session. I have no idea how this market is going to work. I have no idea at all. I was bullish until this area. I was extremely bullish. When this area has been broken, market came until this area. I'm more bearish now. Until this sell side liquid, I'm more bearish now. So as you can see that I'm missing the trade here, that buy. No, I'm not missing the trade. I would love to take the sell. Here I missed that sell, so I failed to take that sell. I'm okay with that. I will try to frame another sell. If it can provide me another selling opportunity, I'll try to take that sell again. So if the body close below this line, I will try to take the sell again. Create limit order. And I will mitigate all of my losses, okay? Let's see if it can take me. So from there, from that order block, stop losses, I can't put it above the order block, so I put it above the rejection block. Here I'll take the partial below this relatively equal lows. Here I'll try to take the partial over here, and let me remove this. I'm sorry guys, if you would love to take the buy, please go for it. I would love to take the partial here because this is bearish to me. I am seeing this is a bearish. Until this area I will take the partial, which is here 32 handle. I'll try to take the partial over here, and I'll try to close my trade to this sell side liquidity. If you think it will go higher, please take the buy. I am not able to take the buy. This will be my last opportunity to take the entry. If it doesn't work, I will give up this morning session, because this is a simple seek and destroy mode to me. It's not a great idea to trade this market here. So this is my last opportunity for today to take any entry. So next entry, even if it works, I will not go for that trade. I'll simply let this go. I'll put it a bit higher, as this is my last entry, so I'll put it a bit higher, not exactly to that rejection block, just to cover some portion of this rejection block. So if it keep falling, I'll be happy. If it doesn't work, so my trading will be done for today. Today means today's morning session. Would love to hold it until this area from this order block. Look at the SMT, bro. Big SMT with mini SMP, bro. Didn't do it. Please, what did you mean? Where the SMT? Oh, okay, you are saying this is an SMT, so market will. Yeah. Of course, it can keep going higher. It can keep going higher. Of course, it can keep going higher. I would love to mark the mean threshold again from this order block to see where the mean threshold, to see that if it can close below the mean threshold, or is it going to violate the same logic. I was taking that sell from there. Here is the same logic. I would love to observe this mean threshold. Don't want to see the body close above this mean threshold. This mean threshold should not be broken from the 1 minute chart. Body should close below the mean threshold. Okay, that's all. The same logic. I took the sell here from this candle. I took the same entry from this order block here, highest up close body close candle. Let me check that 2 minute chart. Right. I should put it above that high, which is extremely high. I mean, huge stop loss. So was not able to put it above that high. Just took a bit risk until the 50% of that week randomly. So which is still 23 handle. Nothing to do over there. If it doesn't work, as you can see, the body has closed above this mid threshold. One body, next body came to this mid threshold. Exactly it reached to this mid threshold. Still I am safe. If this candle doesn't close below this mid threshold, I'll simply put my stop loss above that high, which has made over here. So if this candle close above that mid threshold line, I'll put my stop loss one tick above that high, which market has built over there, which is gonna be there around this area. I'll just simply put it over there a bit lower. Okay, so because this is low probability that mid threshold or that order block is not supporting this market, I'll put it over there. So if I get a stop loss over there, I'm done for this morning session, which is a perfect low probable area for me to trade. Because of PM session, I was unable to trade this market, not this fall, not this buy. I am unable to trade this market because I have the FOMC in the PM session and I don't have any bias in this market. No bias at all for me. Why I didn't look for the buy here, I have already told you that, because my feeling is telling me it will keep falling and this order block will hold the market, it will keep falling. That was my feeling, that was telling me. It has been traded, this last fair value gap here, that last fair value gap has been traded over there already. It doesn't need to trade this last fair value gap low one more time. It doesn't need to do that. It should keep falling now to take that liquidity. It was my feeling, so I tried to take that sell from this order block and then from that order block. These two order block I have used to frame my sell. It didn't work and I'm okay with that. I'm done for the morning session. I have to come back again around the PM session, 2 p.m. to go for the trade. Why it is low probability? I hope that if you are watching me for last 2 weeks, you know that why I keep saying that I don't know what is going to happen. Kevin B, I am here to show you that if I don't have the bias, what is going to happen to me? I don't have the bias, so what is going to happen to me? Every single time I'll try to trade anything over here, there is much more possibility that I will get wrong. Much more possibility that I will get wrong. Okay, rest of the time I would love to frame your trade. Okay, so I would love to see how many people, those guys who are telling me that I told you to go for buy, I told you to go for sell, I would love to frame your trade now. If you take any entry right now, let me know where is your entry point, where is your stop loss, where is your target, at least the partial level. Okay, if it came to the partial level, I'll just out it. Brother, I don't know, I am still feeling that this market will fall. My thinking that this market will fall, but it can obviously come until this first presented gap before falling. It can come until this area, but I feel like it will fall. I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish, I have no bias, I have no idea what it will go. It will go for that buy side liquidity now, it can go for that. It is for that sell side liquidity, it can fall. This morning session is the liquidity making session for FOMC. So market is making the liquidity for FOMC. So is it going to leave the sell side liquidity or is it going to leave that buy side liquidity for FOMC? I have no idea. It's a low probability to me. Okay. Okay, Sudan bar trader, my stop is the breaker. So you took a buy. Okay, bar trader, let me know what did you take the buy? What is your buying of buy? Okay, let me know. I will just outline your trade. Your breaker. What is the point you took the buy? I will just like to outline your trade. Okay, so that I can write down the boom to you, because I am not able to trade this shit. It is shit to me, but it can obviously a good area to trade for you. Where is your buying entry? Where is your stop loss? Where is your target? Let me know. Dude, thanks a lot, bro, and do what you think is right. Yes, Hassan, I will do that. I simply told at the beginning of this stream, I showed you that Discord. I clearly told you that I am gonna be the only one who is going to vote that I have no bias. Go and recheck if I am lying to you. At the beginning, I simply say I have no bias. Okay, I took buy from brother. Please tell me the price. Where is your buying point? Where is your buying point? Just tell me the price. I will use this thing. Okay. I don't use the 4-hour chart, so I have no idea what is happening from the 4-hour chart. So just let me know your buying price, your target, your stop loss. I'll just see your bias or your trade, or not only you, but also anyone to buy or sell. Just let me know, and let me put this tool so that I can write the boom for you. I'm not able to trade. That doesn't mean you are not able to trade as well. I'm not saying that buying is wrong because I have no bias. Of course, it can go higher. From here, it was more logical to me to think about the sell because today is trend is my friend. The problem is we have the what to say, I mean the FOMC around PM session, so it can leave the liquidity for the FOMC. There could be squeeze to the upside to the fair value gap, but weak market is should come down. Yes, that is my same logic, brother. It should keep falling because this is a weak market. So it should keep falling. It has a possibility to go higher from this area. But when it came until the low of this last fair value gap, it is a weak market to me. I take buy from inversion fair value gap 22131. 22131. Okay, you are talking about this one, and you told that you closed that trade. But you told that you closed that trade, brother. This is that fib level. I don't remember the name of that guy who was showing me the fib level. Okay, so this is his fib level. I'd love to see if it can respect that fib level at all, because in my opinion there is no need to mark any kind of fib level in this market. Fib level has no interest to react from the fib level. It's 50. Let's see if it can fall from here, from this past presented gap. Now I really would love to see if it can fall. At the same time, I have this new week opening gap low here. It has been trading the new week opening gap low. Tick by tick, it is reacting from this area. So if it can start to fall now, I really would love to see if it can start to fall from here, or if it keep going higher, just let it go higher. Oh, by the way, this line, I don't remember the guy's name who told that it will come until this area and it will be reacted from there. So far it came here, but I believe that if this market bearish, then of course he will be right. If I'm wrong, that means this market is not going to fall for this sell side liquidity. If I'm wrong, it will be violated. It doesn't have any value. It will be violated. Perfectly, it will be violated. If I'm wrong and market is not reaching for this sell side liquidity, it will be violated. There's much more possibility now that market will go for that buy side liquidity. Just the reaction from the low of this new week opening gap. After this reaction is done, if it can go a bit higher of that low, one tick above that low, new week opening gap low, it will be violated. Market will take this liquidity, it will reach until this last parallel gap. If any of you took any entry right now, let me know. I will just mark your entry, okay? Yeah, I saw it as well. I just removed the opening gap I saw that it came exactly to that low. But yeah, as I told, I mean, if this is not going to, if I'm wrong, if market is not coming for the sell side liquidity, which is a low probability right now, if it is not seek and destroy mode, then if it is a seek and destroy mode, then it will go for that sell side liquidity. If it is not seek and destroy mode, now it will go higher again, and it will violate all of this area, and it will take that relatively equal highs. So this buy side liquidity is going to be taken, which is a high probability to me. Why is that? Because if it is not seek and destroy mode, then this buy side liquidity is gonna be the target. But if it is seek and destroy mode, then it has taken the buy, it has taken the sell, it will fall again, it will go higher again, it will keep doing this. Perfectly reacting from this new week opening gap low, as well as the as he told, like, let me show you the opening gap low. This is the most important line. Just look at this reaction from this opening gap. Just look over here, how beautifully it is reacting from this new, opening gap low. Let me see. Okay, market will keep going higher, I believe so. But if it is on seek and destroy mode, if I'm right, if it is on seek and destroy mode, if I'm right, then this is the perfect area to fall. When it reaches to this first presented gap, as well as opening gap low, as well as new week opening gap low, it is a more probability that it will keep falling. So if you ask me, I'll frame another sell from this order block. See this highest up close body close candle. I would love to frame another sell over. Okay, I'm not going to take this sell, but this is my another sell. This candle tap to this low of this order block, I will try to frame another sell over there. I'm not going to do it because you will say I'm over trading. But here, this candle tap to this order block, I would love to go for sell again. Stop loss is going to be 1 tick above this order block. Same area is going to be my target here, but this time I'll try to take the partial to the top of this 50-minute last gap. If it is second destroy mode, I would love to frame again sell, not buy. Any kind of buy here is called chasing the price. Now let me know, bar trader, what did you take the buy? Let me know that, okay? Never take sell in the discount. Okay, tell me, what did you take the buy? Yeah, you too late, buddy, for sell. What do you mean by that? If you take the entry, let me know, please. I'm not taking the sell. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trading here. My trading is done. When I took 2 losses here, I'm done. Let me know who took the sell, who took the buy. Sharp scalper and the bar trader. If you take the sell, let me know. If you took the buy, let me know. Why you guys don't tell me that you took the entry? Just let me know. Don't come here and no, please don't sell. Don't block. I'll prove them wrong. Okay, even though I don't have any bias, this is obviously a low probability to me, but I will prove them wrong. When they will tell me that I took the buy here, this is my stop loss, I'll show them how they got stopped out. I took the sell, you take in the discount. Where did you take the buy? Where did you take the sell? If you are in a trade, let me know that right now. Outlander, I have no way to talk about this price action today. As you can see that I'm just talking because I have no idea what is going to happen here. So let's do fun. Let's do fun. It's a fun time. If you ask me, I would love to take the sell from this order block again. See this order block? I believe this is in seek and destroy mode. So market take the sell side, take the buy side, came here, it will keep falling again. Now let me show them, like, bar trader, where is your buy? Let me know. I take buy because we are in the deep discount. What did you take the buy, brother? Where is your stop loss? Let me know. He took the buy. Okay. Now this time I will prove him wrong. Where is your stop loss? Just let me know your stop loss. Buy from 2137, 2137, 137, 137. What did you say? 2137. Okay, you are just bluffing. Just leave it. Hassan, just do the fun, man. Now is the time to fun because I have nothing to say here. I have nothing to say here. Whoever took the buy here, let me know your stop loss. It's gonna be taken. Yeah, of course, man. If you take the sell, it's logical. If you take the sell, it's logical. I have nothing to say you. Okay, trade homemaker. I told you, brother. I'm also feeling sell. This market is the seek and destroy mode. Whenever it will go higher, I'll try to frame a sell. I tried from that order block. I tried from that order block. I will go for the sell from this order block. Same area from this order block. I will go for the sell. Here, stop loss is gonna be one tick above this order block. This is going to be my partial here. This will be my partial, and then I will hold my trade until this area. Until this area. Anytime market will go higher, I will take the sell. Whoever take the buy, they will regret, to be honest, man. Here, that should be the partial, 41 handle partial. I will get 17 handle loss here. I will get 23 handle loss here. So 40 handle, I will mitigate my 40 handle loss over there. After mitigating my loss, I will hold my trade until this sell side liquidity, by believing that this market will keep falling. Okay. Yeah, brother, the problem is this BC. Okay, I believe that it is going to be broken because market doesn't need to come here. It should not come here. If this was a bullish market, it should not come here. Clearly, I'm saying you, it should not come here. It should keep falling for that sell side liquidity. If it is a seek and destroy mode, if it will see this fib is working, his fib, the scalper told that fib it will come here. Now he told that it's a fib, then he told me another fib level over there. I didn't mark it because I was believing it is not reaching over there. If my bias was wrong, that means it is not seek and destroy mode, then it will take that buy side liquidity. That's for sure, it will take that buy side liquidity. But forget about this fib level because it doesn't have any value, because I will keep proving him wrong. It came exactly to this opening gap low, as well as this first presented gap, as well as with this new week opening gap low. It traded that area. It came here to trade this area. After trading this area, it is going to take that sell side liquidity again. Now, bar trader who took the buy from 137, where is your stop loss? 137 you took the buy, right? You took the stop buy from there. Where is your stop loss, brother? Let me know your stop loss. Check also the C of 8, 15, 15 minute fair value gap is supporting your bias. 8, 15, oh man, a lot of things I have. Wow. Wow. This is just wow. More precisely, okay? I would thank you, Jack. Thank you so much, brother. More precisely. More precisely. Where did it came? Where did it came, man? More precisely. Now I'm going to remove this because this fib, to be honest, it doesn't have any value. 15-minute bearish gap 50% exactly came to that area. Tap to this 15-minute bullish gap again. See, the fib and the 15-minute gap is 1,000 times different. I'm out, bro. I take just to trade. Okay. Oh, okay. If you're out, then cool, man. I gave you the at 10, 15. How come it don't have value? Because give me another level, brother. Why it came until this area, I can prove you. You will just mark your fib and I will show you other level over there. What do I have over there? So it has the possibility to come until this area. Tell me your another fib, brother. Another fib, okay? Trading in the zones, set up 15-second time frame, brother. I don't trade 15 seconds, so I have no idea. Of course, it can have the 15-minute gap or 15-minute setup. It should be the partial, okay? That should be the partial because it is the seek and destroy mode. So if it is the seek and destroy mode, just make sure that you have taken the sell, partial in the most logical level. Brother, give me another, what to say, the fib level. Okay, closed to loss, one win, but 180 plus is still 180 plus for 4 accounts. Thank you very much. Yes, brother, if you hold your thinking and if you Just hold your thinking. You will be profitable. If I go for that trade, I will be profitable here. I took two losses, doesn't matter. I will go for this trade again from the same logic. Now this time it was more logical from that order block. I will take 41 handle over here. My loss will be mitigated. I will be profit here. I will get the profit over there. Tell me another fib level, brother. This is for fun. Okay, I have nothing to say here. I have no price action here, nothing. I clearly told you I have no bias. If I don't have the bias, I can't trade this market. It is always the low probability. I am not able to trade this market if I don't have any bias. Now you say me that, brother, you took the loss. That's why you are saying no, sir. Look at the price action. Watch yesterday's price action and watch today's price action. You will understand. Everything will be clear to you why I'm saying it. And I clearly told that in the morning session, I have no bias. So I have to depend on the market. I don't want to depend on the market. I have to have an idea to trade this market. I have to plan the trade even before this market starts to trading. I have to build an idea. If it doesn't build any idea, if I don't have any idea, I can't trade this market. So here, all of my trading is going to be the feelings, just the feelings. Depending on the feelings, trading is absolutely shit. If I want to trade now, I will take another buy. Let me know your stop loss, brother. Let me know your stop loss. You don't need to take the buy. Just let me know what do you want to take the entry. Where is going to be your stop loss. You don't need to push the button, okay? Just don't push the button. Just let me know. I'm going to remove this and let me know your buy. Where do you want to push the button and where is going to be your stop loss? This is just for fun, okay? You are not going to take this entry. And it doesn't need to be right every single time. 22,152, 22,152, 22,152. Okay, 152. Okay, you will take the buy here. Where is going to be your target? Where is going to be your target? Okay, 22,152 is your stop. Okay, 22,152 your stop. Where is your entry? Where is your target? Tell me the price. Where is your entry? Where is your target? I will not looking for buy until the price will not take almost the 22,102.50. If you ask me, I will go for the buy if and only if this market close above this new week opening gap. Then and only then I will go for the buy. Otherwise, I will not take any kind of buy here. 22,221 is your entry. 221 is your entry. 221 is your target. 221. Okay, so this is going to be your target. Where is your entry? Okay, just think anywhere is your entry. Okay, just for example, this is your entry. Okay, let's see, brother. This is the toughest market. If you have to know which day is going to be the toughest market. Now, brother, you are focusing on the entry. No, don't focus over there. Learn why today is really difficult to trade. How did I know that it's gonna be the seek and destroy mode? How did I know that it's gonna be low probability to trade? This is not the price action for trading. Just observe yesterday's price action or the last 2 weeks, every single day's price action, compare it with today. You will understand that. If you prematurely, if you know that this is the seek and destroy mode, and if you don't trade over here, you are already profitable. If you know that beforehand, you don't need to trade every single day. You know that today is a low probability day. Why? I clearly told you at the beginning of this stream. 22,168. 168 is your entry. 168. Okay, that is your entry. I believe 168. Okay. Okay, brother, I outlined your trade. Let's see if it works or not. If it works, we are going to write down boom all together, okay? And let me write down, this is the bar trader entry. This is bar trader entry, okay, not my own. I am not looking for buy. So those guys who are thinking this is my entry, no, it's not my entry, it's bar trader entry. This is entry, this is stop loss, this is target. Hey Jack, TXO is pumping. I believe it will fall again. Okay. Okay, Taslim. I have no word to say here, brother. To be honest, if you ask me, I would love to see it will keep falling. But more probably it's gonna be the second destroy mode. If you take the entry over here, make sure that you have taken the partial to this last fair value gap. Taslim. So I'm showing you here. If you take that entry there, okay, for example, you take the entry from this order block again, wherever is stop loss is, make sure you have taken the partial when it came to this last fair value gap. At least take the partial over there to this last fair value gap, to the top of this last fair value gap. It's gonna be like 20 handle, something like that, 22 handle. Just take the partial over there. It's my request, okay? If you have already taken it. Hey Sharp, scalper, I'm not saying that your FIB is not working. I told you that in this market, FIB doesn't have any value according to ICT, okay? I have no idea if you have any other concepts to use the FIB level. But when you have the price action, you don't need the FIB. Now, you told that you are using that FIB for 15 years. Man, I respect you. Just listen to me. I respect you. I don't like just one thing, and that is I told you. I don't like that word. To be honest, I don't like it. Because if you say that, that means you are trying to force something to follow. I'm not here to follow any of you. I can't follow any of you. I'm not here so that people can copy my trade. I'm here to explain why today's price action is low probability, why I will be wrong here, why this is not the area to trade. This is the only reason I'm here. Now, when you say I told you, it trigger my mind. I don't want to listen that word. As I told, you are using the FIB for 15 years, man. Whatever you are using for 15 years, man, you have a great idea about that, right? As I'm showing you that here, it has been respected, it didn't respect here. You knew it, how to use that FIB level. If it doesn't respect there, how to use that level. I don't know that, right? I have no idea how to, if it fails, for example, if it fail here, how to use that FIB level again. I have no idea. So I really respect if you are using it and if you're getting the profit. And I have no hate. I am not saying that you're wrong. I'm so sorry if when I say that I will prove you wrong. No, I'm not here to prove you wrong. I would love to say that. Just don't tell me told you. Because when you say me told you, that means I should follow you. I should have followed you, which I'm not going to do here. Okay. That's it. That is the only thing. Otherwise, I have no problem, man. Just simply think about that. You are using that FIB for 15 years, man. 15 years. You know everything about that FIB level, how to use that FIB level. Like my trading career is like near about 8 years only. 8 years. I'm using these ICT concepts just for 4 years. Just 4 years. Where is 15 years? Where is 4 years, man? Like I'm a kid to you. I'm just nothing to you. According to you or comparing with you, I'm just nothing. So I can't tell that you are wrong, I am right. I should not tell that. I hope that, brother, you will get my point. Okay. So I really don't want to be rude over here. I just would love to say, please don't tell me told you, because that word is really so bad. Bartender is going to ready to write down boom. Wow. This is the boom for bar trader. Bar trader boom. Congratulations, bar trader, for your boom. I don't need that on. It is enough. Now, if anyone take any other entry, let me know. I will just write down the. I mean, I will use this one and I'll write down that boom again. This is that obvious liquidity that has been taken. I believe that this market will come until this fair value gap. Okay, right now I'm going to think like that way, that it will reach until this fair value gap, which is the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart, after taking that buy side liquidity. Okay, so it will keep respecting and it will reach over here. Don't try to take any entries, because as I showed you, this is simply a shit price action. No need to force the market. I just got funded today and hit the drawdown. Oh man. Oh man. I mean, what else I can do, man? I clearly told at the beginning, I keep repeating. This is the area where I have no bias. I don't know what is going to happen, which way market will go. I have no idea how this market is going to trade. So I have to wait and wait and wait. Maybe if I try one time, two time, if it doesn't work, I have to stop working or stop taking any entries over there. See this fair value gap. I would love to see this fair value gap will hold the market, send it until this area. So from there, am I going to take this entry? Of course not. But the idea is it will come from there to until this gap. This gap. This is more logical to me. Okay. This is the bar trader boom. From this gap to until this gap, because when this sells liquidity is taken, it has built more strongest area, so it has to reach until a certain level to respect, to reach until a certain level. Here this fair value gap will try to take a partial to this last fair value gap and will close my trade over here. Or is this going to fall for this sell side liquidity? Now this is an obvious liquidity here. Is it going to fall for this liquidity? Now to be honest, I don't want to see that. I would love to see it will reach over here. So let's see if it can go over there or not. Yes, Sharoda, please everyone watch the first part of this stream. I have already told there. I have already repeated too many times. I have no bias today. I don't know what is going to happen over here, because what is the reason I have explained over there. I didn't do any pre-market analysis, nothing I have done. Just I told that this can be a bullish market. from this daily week 50%. Let me show you this one more time from the daily chart. This is that daily week 50% here. That is that daily week 50%. It can reach until the 50% of this daily week before going higher to take the 1 hour liquidity, which is over here. This liquidity, it can go for that area, this area. Of course, it was high probability to me when market came to the low of this last parabolic from 15-minute chart. I was feeling like this social liquidity will be taken. Market didn't do that. Come here, when it came here, done everything over here. If that obvious liquidity has been taken now by the body close here. See, this body has been closed above this obvious liquidity. It can keep falling now for this obvious liquidity because this is the seek and destroy mode. Absolutely seek and destroy mode. I have no idea how this market will work over there. But let's hope for the best. Maybe it will come here to this last parabolic because this is a random reversal. After taking that liquidity, there is no higher time frame PDRA, nothing over there. If I'm not wrong, there is nothing from the hourly chart as well. Yeah, this high didn't trade anything over here. So, oh, okay, it has traded the order block. Actually, from the hourly chart, it has been trading the hourly order block. Of course, it can fall. Of course, it can fall. Let him do whatever he wants to do. Bullish 82. I don't know what to say, brother. So I've been trading last 6 months. When did you start becoming confident in your own trades? From last Monday, last week Monday, 2nd February. From the starting of the 2nd February until today, every day was so beautiful. You can watch every single live. It was so beautiful, except today. Today is the lowest probable day. I told this in Monday that Wednesday is gonna be so difficult to trade. The reason is, watch this Monday live. In Monday, I clearly told you which day is gonna be the high probable day and how we are going to plan every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I have told you this 4 days how you are going to plan your trade. What happened to the old Apex code? No more wizard. Neon, actually the I have to change it. Okay, right now use this code. If you would love to take any Apex which is the last day today, use this code YIZZHJGN. Please use this code. Last one I have to change it. I have to change it to T2 wizard again. When I will get 100 sell, I got already maybe 70 sell, I guess. So I need 30 more sell to change it to T2 wizard again. Look at that area. It's a 50-50 to me. Is it this gap is going to hold the market, send it until this area, or after taking this buy side liquidity, is it going to reach for that area? Why you are 50-50? Because today we have FOMC. Market is going to build the liquidity in this morning session. So today, if you would love to trade, you have to trade in between 7 to 8:30 until this area. You have to trade in this area. If you ask me, if you would love to trade here, where do you want to take the entry? 6:30 to 7. I have told you how to trade this area or this zone. How to trade this zone, I have clearly told you that. 6:30 to 7. So where is 6:30? That is that 6:30 line. Let me show you this. 27, 8, 9, 3, 30. This is 6:30. After 6:30 to until 7, wait for the manipulation. So any kind of relatively equal loss market has to taken in between 6:30 to 7. So what happened? Market built the liquidity here and finally it has taken all the liquidity around this area. After taking all of this liquidity, start looking for your buying opportunity around 7 a.m. So don't push your button before 7 a.m. Don't push the button before 7 a.m. If you'd love to push the button, you should push that button around 7 a.m. What happened? Around this area, market has taken that liquidity. After taking that liquidity, this is the market structure shift. Now, if you don't look for this market structure shift, what you will look for? There is nothing else you should look for. Let me show you. It has taken that liquidity. I clearly told that I taught you how to trade this 6:30 to 7. It's so beautiful to trade in this area. This is that liquidity taken which happened between 6:30 to 7. In between that area, you have clean buy side liquidity over here. Where was that? There. This is your clean buy side liquidity around this area. Look at this buy side liquidity around this area. This is your buy side liquidity over here. Relatively equal highs, a very strong buy side zone here. See this buy side? After taking that liquidity, look at this market structure shift. A perfect swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. The perfect swing high for shifting the market structure. There can't be more perfect than this. You don't need only this one. You can look for the inverse gap if you want. You can look for the breaker block, whatever you get. But I prefer the market structure shift 22 YT model. After shifting the market structure over there, around here, if you would love to use this one, you can use, or you can use this one as well, whichever you feel good. But I would love to mark this one. But of course, it is also valid. If you would love to mark this is as your market structure shift, you can use it. I'm going to mark it over here because it doesn't look good here. Okay, because when I put here, you don't see the market structure shift. It doesn't look like. But remember, this is my market structure shift. I wouldn't wait for this market structure shift. I would wait for this one. When the market structure shift, I got same 22 or T2's best model, high probable model. Here, this is that entry gap. This is your breakaway gap over here. This is the breakaway gap over there. 7 before 7. If you push your button 6:59, it's not valid. If you push your button 6:58, it's not valid. You have to push your button in between 7 to 7:30. Not 1 minute before 7, not 1 minute after 7. When market has built this entry favorable gap, you have to look for 3 candles. Did it come to this entry gap within 3 candles? 1 candle. The first candle came to this entry gap. Am I going to push the button? No, I'm waiting. If I miss this trade, if market keep going higher, I will try to take the entry from the order block. If I miss the entry from this favorable gap, I don't care about that. But fortunately, this is that 7 candles. Look at this candle. This is the exactly 7 candle. I would love to take the buy from this gap. Will put my stop loss below the candle which has made this breakaway gap, which is 9 handle. Okay, will close my trade to this buy side liquidity, just to this buy side liquidity. This is going to be my trade. But brother, it's just 15 handle. I don't care. This is the most obvious liquidity level. Either I will take the partial over here and then hold my trade until this line. You know what is this line, right? Weekly week 50%, daily order block 50%. This is that specific line. But whatever it is, this is gonna be my trade. I know that today is FOMC. Did I tell you? Okay, let me ask you this question. Did I tell you this? In the FOMC day, the highest probable area to trade is 7 to 7:30. 8:30. 7 to 8:30. This is the highest probable area to trade in the FOMC day. Anybody remember that I clearly told that if you have FOMC, go for trading in between 7 to 8:30. Don't push your button in the morning session. Is there anyone who can confirm that this guy told this to us at least 3 times in his life in the FOMC day? Anybody is here? For today, tomorrow is another opportunity. Tomorrow is the best, highest probable day, in my opinion, for this week. Tomorrow is the highest probable day. Are you going to be live for that? No, brother, I'm not coming. I'm not sure. Maybe around 2 p.m. I can come, but not sure yet. Is there anyone who can confirm that I told that clearly in the FOMC day, highest probable area to trade is in between 7 to 8:30? Nobody is here. Are you kidding me, man? Now I have to find out those FOMC days morning session live to prove you that I told you this. Three times. So far I remember 3 times I told that, and I clearly told that please take this as a note in your note. This is the setup in between 7 to 8:30. I have to go for it. No, he never mentioned it. No, Jack. Now, if you say that, I will really start to look for the FOMC day from my calendar, and I will open the live streaming. I'll prove that I told it or not. I will do that. If you say, I mean, if you're seriously telling that, I will do that. Did mention it is in your recorded video too. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, he mentioned it. Thank you. Oh, okay, Jack. Then it's cool, man. Because to be honest, in the FOMC day, I remember that I told this. This is the highest probable area to trade, and this 6:30 to 7 a.m. entry opportunity. How to use this area? Let me show you more proof. Okay, 6:30 to 7. Let me show you more proof. As I have really nothing to do, this is really a seek and destroy mode, to be honest. Let me show you yesterday 6:30 to 7. Okay, let me come here. Yeah, okay, there 6:30 to 7. Where is that? I will show you the simple way to use this logic, and you will see if there is anything I'm missing. Okay, so this is 6:30. From 6:30 to until 7, this is 7. Now look, in between 6:30 to 7, market has to take the liquidity. It has to take the liquidity. It is falling, right? It has taken the liquidity. Liquidity has taken. No pushing button is valid before 7:30. No, sorry, before 7. It has taken only the sell side. Did it take the buy side? No, it didn't take the buy side. In between 6:30 to 7, you got the displacement in between 7 to 7:30. So from 7 to 7:30 is your entry opportunity in this area. What happened? It has taken all of this relatively equal lows by 6:30 to 7. Didn't take any buy side liquidity in this area. It has to be relatively equal lows or relatively equal highs. Then around 7, it has taken the sell side one more time. One more time, it has taken the sell side liquidity in 7. After taking that sell side liquidity, look what did you get? See this market structure shift over there? Look over there. Let me show you this. This is the market structure shift. Now again, I'm going to mark this one because if I write it down here, I will show you more proof. Okay, if I write it down here, it doesn't look good. Okay, that is why I'm going to mark this one. But remember, my market structure shift is here. That is my market structure shift. Not a perfect one, but this one is much more perfect. Okay, let's go for this one as well. Here is the fair value gap. This is the entry fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. This small gap is the breakaway gap. So let me mark the breakaway gap and the small gap as well. So here, this is the breakaway gap. I'm going to mark it. And this is the entry gap over here. This is the entry gap. If the market come to this gap within 3 candles, that means if this candle could tap over there, I would go for the buy. Now this buy is not valid. That means yesterday's buy is not valid. Stop loss is going to be below the candle which has made this breakaway gap. One tick below that candle which has made this breakaway gap. 8 handle stop loss. Where is going to be your target? Look for your nearest buy side liquidity. Here, this is that nearest buy side liquidity over here. Now if you target over here, this nearest buy side liquidity, it's just 7 handle. Not enough. So what I will do, I will try to take a partial over there. I will look for another relatively equal highs or the last fair value gap, whatever I will get. But I will make sure that I have taken a partial to this relatively equal highs. Then I will hold my trade until this last fair value gap, which is 17 handle, more than enough if I take that risk. Now I wouldn't get that entry because market didn't tap to this gap. If it doesn't give you the entry, I'm not going to, like feel like, oh man, I missed the trade. No, it's not something like that. If it could give me the entry, I would go for the trade from this gap. Just look at the logic here. Say 6:30 to 7, market has to take the liquidity and then it has to give you the displacement, market structure shift, or anything you are looking for. If you would love to look for the inverse gap, I mean, then just go for it. Okay, and I don't know, just take that entry over there. If I'm changing any word by seeing the hindsight price action, let me know that why this displacement is not valid. No entry is valid before 7 a.m. So this is the candle. Before that candle appeared, if that candle is your entry opportunity, take the entry. But this candle, look, there was no market structure shift, nothing. So this candle, you couldn't take that entry. You have to wait until this area to take the entry. This entry, I'm not going to take the sell. Why? Because between 6:30 to 7, market didn't take the buy side liquidity. So even though I got that displacement, I'm not going to take the sell from there because market didn't take the buy side liquidity. Let me go to the Monday. Now Monday was a holiday. I really don't know what happened over there in Monday. But let me every single day, okay? Wherever there is an opportunity, let me show you this. So here, this is Monday. I'm going to mark the same area, 6:30 to 7. 6:30 to 7. Market came here. What did it do? Did it take any buy side liquidity in between 6:30 to 7? In between that area, did it take any buy side liquidity? No. Did it take any kind of sell side liquidity? That should be relatively equal lows or relatively equal highs. That has to be. Now, can you see that market has taken that relatively equal lows in between 6:30 to 7? Did it take it? Okay. After taking it, can you push your button before 7? No, the 7 candle is the last candle, sorry, first candle. That should be your entry. I think this is the candle, okay, not that one. This is the 7 a.m. candle. Okay, this candle, when it happened, is there any market structure shift? Is there any inverse gap? Is there anything? No. So what you are going to do? Wait for the setup. Then market has provided you the market structure shift. See, this is that market structure shift market has provided you after 7. Okay, is that nice to you, or is it looking good to you? Brother, can I take a sell? How can you take the sell? 6:30 to 7. Did market take any buy side liquidity? Relatively equal highs. Do you see it? Guys, be with me. Do you see it? Any buy side liquidity has taken in between 6:30 to 7. No buy side liquidity has taken. Only the sell side liquidity has taken. Gave you the market structure shift. Is there any fair value gap? Do you have any fair value gap over there? Okay. Yes, sir. I have the fair value gap. Take the entry. Stop loss has to be below that candle which has made this fair value gap, but I prefer to put it over there now because just it's very small. I prefer to go over there. Where should be my first target? Or I mean, where can I target? Do you have any relatively equal highs over there? No, I don't have any relatively equal highs. So if you don't have any relatively equal highs, try to take your partial above any kind of swing high and target your last fair value gap. Wherever is your last fair value gap, target that last fair value gap. I can see the last fair value gap is over here. So if market reach until this last fair value gap, you will get your extreme profit. If you don't get it, look over here. That is the swing high over here. After taking the partial above that swing high, above there, taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Either you will get stopped out here, you will get stopped out here to the break even after taking just 9 handle, or you will just go. But to remember, this was the Monday. Okay, so in Monday, it was the holiday, so it was really little weird, but still you got some profit. Yeah, I know that it's small, just 9 handle, but think about your stop loss. How much is gonna be your stop loss? Sorry, 4 handle stop loss is still 1:2, but not huge, brother. Go for 2 contract instead of 1 contract. Go for 2 contract. Let me show you Friday. Okay, I'm here. I'm showing you from the same logic, same thing. I'm keep repeating, and look over here. Friday. Are you guys getting bored? If you are getting bored, let me know before going further more. If you are getting bored, just let me know. I'll stop, okay? Because already it's 11:30. I'll just close my trade. I mean stream. Good night, Tidu. I'm on babysitting. Duties, have to take daughter to school tomorrow. See you, Outlander. I will also close, okay? If they are getting bored, I'll close as well. No worries, man. No, we are learning. Okay, Gurbi, thank you so much, brother. What's your Discord? Brother, please, you will get the link in the pin comment. Join over there. In our Discord, we have 1,000 member. I'm really so proud of that. We have 1,000 member now. You can see here. this 1000 member. It is absolutely free. Please, you can join over here. Okay. Hey Naj, good night, brother. I lose my dog today. Yeah, man, it's a losing day. I told you that be careful with your dog today. Okay, as like Gurmeet is with me, so let me show little more example. 6:30, 7. Okay, 6:37. Let me make it little bigger. Gurmeet, I think brother you will be here only. Nobody else will be there. Okay, whatever. Now, when market enter into 6:30, wait for to see if it can take relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows. It doesn't need to build the liquidity inside this area. Look on your back. Do you have any other relatively equal lows around this area or not? Okay, so you can see here we have some relatively equal lows. Market has built this low and that low, relatively equal lows. Market has built, and then market has taken only the sell side. No buy side has taken. No buy side has taken. Only the sell side liquidity has taken in between. Sorry, in between 7. Okay, this is the 7 candle. That is that 7 candle. In between 6:30 to 7, it has only taken the sell side liquidity. Now, when 7 candle appeared here, this is that 7 candle. You are now ready to push the button. Is there any market structure shift over there? Now you can say this is the market structure shift. I will not go with you because it doesn't look like to me a market structure shift. So I don't have the market structure shift over there. Market fall a bit, again gave me the market structure shift here. This high has been shifted over there, which is a perfect market structure shift to me. There is my market structure shift. After taking the sell side liquidity, market has given me the market structure shift over there. This is the market structure shift over here. Now, is there any entry gap or the last gap? Here you can see a small gap. I don't look at this gap as my last gap. The reason is it's too small. Instead of that, I would love to use this gap as my entry gap over here. This is my entry gap. This is my breakaway gap. I'm showing you the thing every day by going one after another. Every day by going one after another. Okay, if I change my word, you will tell me and I will stop over there. Did it trade this entry gap within 3 candle? 1, 2. The first candle trade that gap. I'm going to take the entry over there. Stop loss is going to be 1 tick below the candle which has made this breakaway gap. Just 1 tick below this candle. Now, where is going to be my target? See this relatively equal highs over there. Relatively equal highs. Either that should be my target. If I see that it's more than enough, at least 800 loss, stop loss, 1600 profit. Is it enough for you for being profitable? Or what else you can do? You can take a partial over there. Target your, target can be this last variable gap. Remember, if you take the partial above the relatively equal highs, make sure you have targeted the last variable gap. Don't look for this liquidity. See this liquidity, maybe it will be taken. Maybe, I don't care. But never target this liquidity. Target this last variable gap. Either it will be your partial over there, here, or you will close your trade over there. If you take the partial over here, put your stop loss after taking the partial around here. After taking the partial over there, put your stop loss to the break even, which you will see that you will get stopped out by that specific candle. You will get stopped out before hitting your target. Before hitting your target is still 8 handle stop loss. 8 handle stop loss for 16 handle profit. I know it's a very small area to look for the trade or look for the profit. 16 handle, 8 handle, 9 handle, 20 handle, something like that. You are not going to get 100 handle over here, 6:30 to 7. I'm just showing you this logic. This is a very simple logic. If you would love to use it, keep using it. I'm showing you every single day going one after another. And every single time I'll show you the same logic over here. Let's go to Thursday. Okay, let me check the Thursday. Until now, every day I got the buying opportunity only. Let me see if I can find a selling opportunity. So I guess this is okay, this is Thursday. Okay, 6:30. What is your 6:30? Mark a line around 6:30. Okay, there. Remember, every single candle is important over here. Every single candle is important over there. This is 6:30. Let's mark the 7. What is 7? This is 7. When market came inside this 630 to 7, did it take any buy side? Look, keep looking. Did it take any buy side? No, it didn't take any buy side. Did it take any sell side, which is relatively equal lows? This low and that low, relatively equal lows. Or maybe if you find any other liquidity, okay, that should be relatively equal lows, just not a swing low. Market has taken that liquidity. Are you going to take the buy if there is a setup? No pushing button is valid until this candle appeared in 7 a.m. Now over here you can see that this is a market structure shift. Is that a market structure shift? Why that is the market structure shift? Why is that market structure shift? You have to look for the perfect thing over here. So you didn't get the market structure shift. It's not your entry area because this is not your market structure shift. If you are interested to look for the perfect market structure shift, please watch the video I have uploaded in my study folder. Entry is valid in between 7 to 7:30. If the entry is 7:31, no, that is not valid. Market is falling. Are you going to take the sell? No. Why? Did market take any relatively equal highs? Anytime in between 6:30 to until this area. Is there any relatively equal highs has been taken? No. Market has taken the liquidity again. After that, market has made another swing high, which has traded this fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap. It has been traded by this. Gave you the market structure shift. Let me mark the market structure shift. Why is this market structure shift? Because this swing high, is that swing high? Did you see this pyramid here? Can you see the pyramid? In between this, there is a space. Did you see it? How beautiful this pyramid is? Yeah, that was a pyramid as well. Where was that? Yeah, here. That was a pyramid as well. But this high didn't trade any fair value gap. But this high has been traded this fair value gap. Let me show you this. This candle low, that candle high. See how beautifully this swing high has been traded this gap. And other reason is also valid over here, but you have to watch that video. Please watch it. I got the market structure shift over there. Now all I need a fair value gap. Do I have a fair value gap over here? Now all of this area I'm just going to mark by one fair value gap, because with the volume balance and all of these things I'm going to just mark it by one. But if you'd love to mark it here to here one gap and from there to there another gap, you can do it. Is that immediate reaction within 3 candle? Did it come to this gap? Absolutely. Where should be your stop loss? At least below the candle which has made this fair value gap valid, the breakaway gap valid. This is that candle, at least over there. I could simply tell you that, brother, put your stop loss over here. No, it's not valid because this is the breakaway gap which I marked by one candle, one gap. This is the candle which has made this fair value gap valid. So stop loss should be one tick below that candle. Now look for the relatively equal highs. Do you see any relatively equal highs? If you find any relatively equal highs, take the partial over there. If you don't have any relatively equal highs, then look for the recent most logical swing high, which can be your, in my opinion, this high or that high. Any of this high, you can look for your partial. If it is 1:1, then take the partial above that high, which is gonna be, let me check. Yeah, 7 handle, 6 handle stop loss, 7 handle for the for the partial. Okay, so it has been taken here. There is being taken that partial level, and then hold your trade until this last fair value gap. Never ever hold your trade until the liquidity level. Don't do that. After taking the partial, hold your trade until this area, which will be there. Before getting stopped out, after taking the partial, this candle gave you the partial. You put your stop loss to the break even. Look, this candle first give you the profit. Then the next candle came and trade that area. Now this was maybe some kind of news around 8:30. If you have a news around 8:30, don't go for this trade. It's my request. Okay, don't go for that trade if you have any news around 8:30. Okay, remember 6:30 to 7 New York local time. Let me go one more day. Until now, did I change any of this area, my word? Anything I changed? If you will notice that, am I reacting with the price or am I telling you the logic? Then I'm marking those areas. Let me mark another area. Why trading is too hard to you? In this morning session, you saw that I'm getting chopped up. I know that I'll get chopped up because today, highest probable area to trade is in between 7 to 8:30. I know that. So why I need to take the risk in between 9:30 to 11:30? Let me go another day. Okay, this is Wednesday, 7 to 7:30. I think this was the CPI day. So around, if you have the news around 8:30, don't go for this trade. But we'll see if we find anything over here in between 7:30, right? 6:30 to, I'll just mark until 7:30 because the entry is valid until 6:30, 7 to 7:30. Now here you can see around 6:30 sorry, around 6:30 market came here, take relatively equal lows, take relatively equal highs. Where is your 7th candle? So this is your 7th candle. After 7th candle here, market gave you the higher market structure shift, trade this parallel gap, went higher. Now I'm not going to mark this one because it's not clean to me. Okay, this is a market structure shift, there is a fair value gap. Am I going to take the entry here? Never ever. Pushing button is valid by that candle. If you can push the button by that candle, by depending on the setup, previous setup or after setup, doesn't matter, but pushing button has to be in 7 to 7:30. Now I can frame a buy over here as well, but it's really doesn't look like a nice market structure shift to me. Instead of that, I can see this is the liquidity taken. Okay, so I wouldn't go, there is no selling opportunity. If you would love to take the sell, of course there is no selling opportunity. You have to force the market to take the buy over here. But I'm just not interested to frame this day as it is not clean to here. If it is not clean, no need to take that entry. And I believe that was the CPI day. So obviously if you have the CPI around 8:30, don't try to trade over here. It's absolutely gambling. Not even this area, not even in London session. Let me go another day, okay, in Monday. I'm showing you. Tomorrow you will observe it in live. In live you will observe it. I'm sorry guys for making you bored, but I'm gonna finish my stream today just a bit later so that I can frame a loss as well. I'm waiting for a losing day. Okay, so here 6:30 to 7. Okay, here market came inside 6:30. Okay, after coming to this 6:30, what did it do? Did it take the relatively equal highs here? This is all the relatively equal highs. Yes, market has taken that relatively equal highs. Then market fall. Look at this fall. Okay, did it take relatively equal lows? Is there any relatively equal lows? No, there is a single low but no relatively equal lows. What should be the relatively equal lows? Swing high, relatively equal high, swing low, relatively equal lows. When it fall that much, it has been fallen. Did it take any relatively equal lows? No. Went higher bit, went higher again, went higher again until this area. Take more relatively equal highs over there. All of these highs, see, has been taken over here. After taking all of these relatively equal highs, this is 7 candle. I know that I can push the button over here. What I'm looking for, buy or sell? I need this reply, brother. Can you please tell me, should I look for buy or sell here? Brother, I will just close my session after saying today's price action a bit. I will just complete this first, then I will go over there. Gurmeet, sell, absolutely, brother. Because market didn't take any sell side liquidity, you should keep looking for a selling opportunity. Now you can see that there is a market structure shift. If you see this one as your market structure shift, obviously it is valid. Entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. Did market reach until this entry fair value gap within 3 candle? No, it didn't. But it come here, then it come here, then it fall. Brother, it worked perfectly. No, sir, I am not going to take this entry. I am not interested to take this entry because I didn't get the immediate reaction. But brother, it has traded this gap. I don't care about that. This is my breakaway gap. This is my entry gap. So it has to reach to this gap within 3 candle. If it doesn't reach over here within 3 candle, even though I'm looking for, volume balance, you can add actually. If you have the volume balance, you can add. If it doesn't reach to this gap within 3 candle, I'm not interested to look for sell. I could simply tell you that, okay, see how beautifully it worked. Now look over here. This gap, okay, so for the first time it came here. I'm going to take the sell from this gap. Remember, this is very important, and I'm going to cover just the breakaway gap as I'm not able to put it above this high because it's going to be huge stop loss. I'm not going to put it over there. I'll put it over here. This is the breakaway gap. I just covered that on. Would love to look for this low as my partial, as I don't have any other low, so I'll try to take the partial here. and then I will hold my trade for so long and look over here how beautifully it works. No sir, this entry is not valid. Even though I'm looking for sell, it is not valid because I didn't get the immediate reaction. Now you see that it is working. If I was in live, I told that I'm not interested to take the sell here. I'm more interested to take the buy over there, because after reaching over here, if market wanted to fall, it would keep falling. But as it didn't fall, I would love to frame a buying opportunity from there around this area. And as you can see, if I don't take the partial to this last parallel gap, I will get stopped out and you will see that I wrong. But I wouldn't never look for that sell. Why? Because it's not an immediate reaction. Now it's up to you. Are you going to listen me partially, or you are going to listen to me 100%? If you don't listen to me 100%, it is not going to work for you. This logic you are not going to get from anywhere. I'm showing you every day, going one after another by asking the same logic, by asking the same question. It is not logical to me to take the sell, even though it worked. Okay, I'm not here to prove me right. I'm here to show you the real example. Let me show you another example. Every day I'm going one after another. Yeah, some days you are not going to get any entry opportunity. I am actually looking for a losing trade actually. Okay, so 6:30. This is that 6:30 where it didn't work. To be honest, I'm waiting for that. Okay, 6:30 to 7. What market has done? It went higher. Look on your left. Did it take any relatively equal highs? I don't think so. It has taken any relatively equal highs. I don't think so. This low and that low, they are the relatively equal lows. So market has taken that relatively equal lows over here. Look over there. Market has taken the relatively equal lows. It didn't take the relatively equal highs. But brother, it has taken that high. Doesn't matter. It has to take the relatively equal highs. Did it take it? No. So buy side is taken? No. Sell side taken this low and that low. Now it's not a swing low, but at the same time this low and that low are the relatively equal lows. It can be the swing low which has been taken over here. This manipulation has to be happen in between 6:30 to 6:59. Remember that. The manipulation, write it down brother, you will forget this. That manipulation has to happen in between 6:30 to 6:29. If the manipulation happen after 6-7, no, it's not important to me anymore. So here market has taken the sell side liquidity, but there was no higher market structure shift, so I can't look for any buying opportunity as well. To be honest, there was no setup in that specific day. There was no setup. Anybody has any question here? Because this is the area where I don't see any setup. It has taken the sell side, so I will start to look for buying opportunity, but market didn't provide me the buying opportunity. Maybe this is, no, it's not valid for shifting market structure, or maybe this can be a, I don't know how to say this. If you think this is a buying opportunity, this is the market structure shift, though I don't think so. It's not clean like previously, but if you would love to see this buying market structure shift fair value gap, then it can be a losing trade. Okay, I really would love to show you a losing trade. That's all. So it can be a losing trade for you, which will be 4 handle, or maybe if you put a stop loss here, 7 handle loss. I don't know, whatever it is, but this will be a losing trade. Now go every day and recheck it by yourself. I'm showing you some, and you please watch the rest. Okay, I can't go much more earlier. As you can see here, this is the crown here. That means I can't go much more before. I can't go over there. So here, when remember this gap. Now my question is, after taking this liquidity, do I need the fib to understand that where this market will go? After taking that liquidity, remember, is that hindsight? Did I tell about this fair value gap? Look at this fair value gap. See, do you need something more precise? What do I need? Anything else do I need? Now this buy is absolutely, remember when I outlined this one, this buy from there to until this area after taking the partial to this fair value gap. To be honest, it's highly risky because I don't know it will fall or it will go higher. I have no idea how this market will go. But when this high has been taken, liquidity has been taken, what did I tell you here? It's a random level. Market should not reverse from this random level. There should be a perfect level where market has to reach. Look at this area. How do I know that market will reach over here? Because brother, this is the last fair value gap. The last fair value gap is over here. It will reach until this area. This is how I knew it, that it will come here. This price action, today's price action from the morning session, so around 9:30 market start over there, take that relatively equal lows, went higher, take that buy side liquidity, keep falling, came until this area. 15-minute last fair value gap started to go higher. When it went a bit higher, came back again to this fair value gap, come to this first presented gap here. Reaction sent that low has been taken. See, this relatively equal loss has been taken. Take that buy side liquidity again. After taking this buy side liquidity, little risk, went higher, come here. This price action, ask yourself, do you want to trade this price action? Now it's gonna be difficult for you to understand why it is not good. Look at this price action. When market is falling, it is falling. When market is going higher, it is going higher until the certain level, wherever it has to go. Remember the liquidity level. When market is falling, it is falling until this gap, which is a very logical gap. After reaching to this gap, it is going higher until the liquidity or the last fair value, whatever you say. Then the lunch hour start. This is the lunch hour. From here to here, this is the lunch hour. After that lunch hour, market started to fall. How far? Until the liquidity. Liquidity has been taken. There was the liquidity. Remember, it has been taken. Market started to go higher. Where? Until this first presented gap. From the 1 minute chart, first presented gap was unfinished business. It reached until this unfinished business. It is one-sided, 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 one-sided. Now look at today's price action. Fall gave you the higher market structure shift, a perfect setup. Taking all of this liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, tap to this fair value gap, didn't go higher, keep falling. That means you have already missed the trading opportunity. Fall until this area. Started to go higher until come this area. Again fall, take this low, again went higher. Then this is the lunch hour. So around the lunch hour, we are not going to trade in between 11:30 to until 1 p.m. This is why it is not biased. Market is not going anywhere. Do you have any liquidity here? No, you don't have any liquidity. Do you have any buy side liquidity there? No, you don't have any buy side liquidity. Where is your liquidity? This is your buy side liquidity. That is your sell side liquidity. Yesterday, remember, we had this sell side liquidity over there. This is relatively equal lows. We had this sell side liquidity. So we knew it that market is reaching for that sell side liquidity. So when market started to fall, after taking that liquidity, 15-minute last gap is gonna be our target. After taking this liquidity, same like today. After taking that 1 minute buy side liquidity, market is reaching for that 1 minute last fair value gap. Look over here. After taking that sell side liquidity, market is reaching for that 15-minute last fair value gap. 15-minute sell side liquidity, 15-minute last fair value gap. 1 minute buy side liquidity, 1 minute last fair value gap. So that should be a logic. After reaching to this 15-minute last fair value gap, what is rest? What is not unfinished? First fair value gap, unfinished business, went until this unfinished business. Look over here. What is happening around this area? Do you have any sell side liquidity here? No, you don't have any sell side liquidity. Your most recent sell side liquidity is here. This too low. Even if you look from the 1 minute chart, this is that relatively equal loss. It should take that relatively equal loss. It didn't take it. Perfect. No worries. From 15-minute chart, do you have any buy side liquidity? I don't have any buy side liquidity. Maybe you have. I don't have any buy side liquidity. I have the most recent buy side liquidity, which is over there. Most recent buy side liquidity. Did it go and over there? No. This whole area I'm not able to trade. What else do I have? Today is Wednesday. Wednesday trend is my friend. So if it is a bearish market, I will keep looking for bearishness. If it is a bullish market, I will keep looking for buying opportunity. Why it is doing this? Why it is not so precise today? Because we have the News 2 p.m. FOMC news. Until FOMC, market is making the liquidity for FOMC. I believe after 2 p.m. the market will be so beautiful again. So if you are here around 2 p.m., please watch the market. Whatever liquidity you will have around that area, keep watching how beautifully it will go toward that liquidity. Or I will outline the trade in my Discord if I'm in front of my chart. I'll show you the trading opportunity in the PM session after 2 p.m. Thank you so much, guys, for being over here, and I'm really done for today. Just make sure that you guys are going to push the like button. I have really no idea how many likes did I get today. I talked too much today because I had nothing to say about the price action. At the beginning of this stream, you guys can keep watching over there. I clearly told that I have no bias today. Okay, I got just 94 likes. It's really so pathetic, guys. It's really so pathetic, but it's okay. You don't appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's not all about the trading. It's all about learning when is your high probable area to trade, when is your low probable area to trade. This is all about learning. I took a sell here, I got a loss. I took a sell here, I got a loss. I will take the same sell here from this order block. Same logic. I will mitigate all of my losses by that sell. Then I will take a buy here, which is a low probability to me as well, and I will get the profit from this area. So let me remove it. When I saw this randomness, I will go for that buy from here to here, 25 handle just. I'll take that 25 handle and I will be happy with my profit. 2 losses will be mitigated here. This first presented gap, absolutely, it's just for our observation. Don't focus over here. And the entry was there. It was the perfect entry ever to me. It was a perfect entry to me. That buying opportunity was the perfect entry to me, because at the beginning I told that though I don't have any bias, but I think this market will be bullish and it can fall maximum until this black line, and then it will start to go higher again. But when it didn't respect that black line, instead of that came very near low of this very specific area, low of this 15-minute last gap. So I was thinking that it will go through this area and it will take this liquidity and will fall for this area. But it has been respected the last fair value gap. Keep going higher, come until this last fair value gap. Let's see around the FOMC what it will do. Thank you guys for being over here. Don't forget to leave a like before leaving our stream, and until the next time, cheers guys.